Oh, hi Logitech. Hi Huntera. What was it? Oh yeah, I was checking sound because I wanted that higher. One day, Yulin will be on time. But sadly, we are in 392 day, so that opportunity has passed. Hi, Carface. Hi, Smile. You little shit. We're gonna stretch. Every time I bring up my left knee for the first time, I feel a pop in my lower back here. It's very consistent. What do you mean we? You are going to stretch. I am going to bed. No, you're going to stretch with me. Smile, have you not been doing your stretches? You gotta catch up. You gotta do 392 days of stretching. You can't just have, like, not done that. Is that how stretching works? If you just do it all at once, you'll make up for all the time lost? Hi, Air. Oh, you guys instantly recognize this, right? This map? No, that's not how it works. Yes. Super Mario Brothers World 6. This is probably my favorite Legend of Zelda game outside of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Those two games are very, very different from the rest of the series, but by the standard, like, formulaic Legend of Zelda games. Oh, but there's also Majora's Mask. It's really close between Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask. Skyward Sword. It is not Skyward Sword. How dare you? I don't think Skyward Sword is a bad game. I think it's just the weakest Legend of Zelda game. And we have to say that before Lost One gets here. Hi, Pixel. Hope you're having a bang up morning, because I want to bang sponsored by Bang Energy. Oh no. I don't know if Freya remembers how to get here. The teleport wall, it is the most southern one, Orden Spring. And then turn right. It looks like Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't know why Twilight Princess is my favorite. What's not to love about being bossed around by a smug imp? True. I love Metal Gear Solid 5. We're at this. Correct opinion. Thanks to Matthews for my sub gift. Oh my god, hi Yulin. Hi. We do the bendy stretches. Ah. I just saw the Insect Glaive video. Hi, Kisu. You're a few days behind on them. Its ground stuff looks amazing. Yeah, stretch that, Yu. Today was the Sword and Shield video. I've been seeing other videos, but that one I skipped. There is one thing that I am like, I need this with Insect Glaive. Everything about the Insect Glaive I think is cool, but not like what makes the weapon amazing to me. Sword and Shield looks so cool. I really need focus mode Kinsects. I don't know how familiar you are with Kinsect weapon in Rise. But, and it has a parry. It seems like every weapon has a parry. It kind of seems like every weapon might be getting, like, a counter or a guard point. Because, like, the hammer had one, the hunting horn had one. Fun fact. Where on map are you located? So you look at so respawn Freya. There will be the map with the teleports. Hi. The lowest one. You click that, and it'll take you to Orden Springs. You're at the little pond, and you can go right or left. Go right. Listerine will get you drunk 3 times as fast as beer. What the f- Don't drink Listerine. Insect and Rise felt bad, so I never gave it a real try. Here's the thing, Kisu. When did you try it? Because did you try it late game or early game? Because Kinsect has had, like, a history of being a really bad weapon to play early game. The way Kinsect works is your bug levels up the same as your weapons. And your bug has individual stats. I think it's like damage, stamina regen, and speed. And so, like, I aired Paragon. When you are, max level, hunter rank 300, and you send the bug out, you'll have a bug that's like 20 speed, right? And this thing is just that's like amazing, right? That's how it should play. But early game, your bug is like a fucking putt-putt. Like, it just, you shoot it out, it's just, and it sucks ass. I'm Yaster. In Rise, see, I've heard this take so many times, Kisu, and I don't understand it. Because in Rise, they added 3 types of Kinsects. They added Assist, so that when you're on the ground, and you do heavy attacks, the bug mimics them, and you do extra damage. They added Powder, which, creates little powder clouds. But then they added Focus. And the good thing about Focus Kinsects is that every 6 seconds, the glaive part will glow blue. And then when you shoot the bug out, it'll be as if it's like a level 20 bug. It'll just, like, shoot out super fast and come back to you and do, like, 5x damage. And so, like, I learned Kinsect. I knew how to play it in World. Like, the glaive part itself didn't feel good. I mean, so that's understandable, and that is a fair take. I'm not saying, like, you're wrong. I don't mean to come off that way. Okay. I feel like what they did with the bug was just an improvement in every way over World. But with the glaive, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with what they did with glaive in World. My beef wasn't with the bug, yeah? Okay. The bug is the interesting part to me. Right or left? Sorry, baby girl yelling at me. Right. Heck, Rise. Also, my legs hurt so fucking much. Rise was fun. I think Rise was a great game. I just think World was a better game. I always describe it as like, Rise, hi Octal Mage. Rise was a straight A student. Got A's in all of its classes. 3.0 curriculum, or grade point average, you know, extracurriculars, and like everybody in their class loved them. But their older brother was World, who was valedictorian, and like, how do you live up to that? And the parents always loved them more. Oh yeah, I got the iOS beta today. I can join on my phone. Oh, hell yeah. I like Dual Blades in Rise. That was a lot of fun. Dual Blades were really good in Rise. I just remember playing a lot with Saseldon, and he'd wear a skimpy outfit, and he would like latch onto the enemy and like just fucking spinning bird kick with his legs spread in the air. That's what I remember the most about Dual Blades in Rise. You walked, Leo Carface. I had way too many squats the other day, so now I can barely even walk. What'd you do so many squats for? I can't see my own Abby, but y'all should be able to, I bet. I'm still worried about Insect Glaive in Wilds. It didn't really show much flight, and the kind it did was without buffs. Hi, Gale. I had the realization with Sword and Shield that I think it's gonna be like World, where initially it feels really, really slow-paced. Monster Hunter Rise was the most fast-paced Monster Hunter game. That game went fucking fast. And so, I feel like getting into Wilds, coming from Rise, we're gonna feel like we're moving in fucking molasses, and it's gonna be not fun. Well, I don't want to say unfun at first, but it is going to be a struggle. I have until December to get back in shape before I meet up with a sexy, beautiful elf girl IRL. Hell yeah. Enjoy your coffee. I just gotta know if this works. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Octal, I don't mind if you use me for VR chat testing. And Arid already drank it. Hi, Riddle. Good morning, you and my cold winter night potato and sausage soup. Good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you enjoy it at least? 3, 4. Good morning, chats. SNX is way more mobile, though. I've gone back to World more than Rise, so I thankfully won't have that problem. Arid, what you think? Sword and Shield looks mobile. I don't know if they kept the perfect rush. They showed the focus move being the, like, up slash unga bunga. Okay. And then they showed the, like, charge into the down slash. I don't know if they kept the perfect rush. I might really like Sword and Shield if they got rid of the perfect rush. I think every other Sword and Shield player is going to hate it, but... And that once more. I see Gale the Pickle Knight. Doesn't exist here. 101% chance of yes and 1% chance of error, or you simply chugging it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to start counting once I get down, not as I'm going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who was here with us? It was Octal Mage. Do you know how to get here? Are you familiar with Twilight Princess? Sure, they definitely kept some for the imagination. You should start counting when Freya reminds you to count. Start down until Freya decides, then you should come back up. No, but I'm honestly way too afraid to. I don't know what I'm wearing and I can't see myself. Okay. we do this? I'll just find the spot again. I want to test this with you. Okay, you go ahead and respawn, Octomage. My camera should be safe. Oh, you're fine. Jajan. Yeah, this looks good. Yay. The spot I'm in, it's Orden Spring. So you click, I don't know if you can click this. But you click this and it brings you to... Okay. And then you go this way. This is on my phone, this is wild. Who could this elf girl be? So admittedly, there's like, the elf girl I'm thinking of initially, I'm like, it's not that elf girl. I don't think it's that elf girl. Wait, I need to be... There we go. Wow, Octomage is wearing super loose stuff. I can't handle it. My poor innocence. Good night. Sleep well. Smile. Goofball. Planks. We're at Planks. Oh, fuck. It's Wednesday. Hey, you know that thing I said last week? Hi, Logitech. About, you know, pushing ourselves on Wednesdays? Maybe we just don't do that. Maybe, like, we just stick to our 3 minutes, right? Extra Plank Wednesday. 18-minute start. The more you guys talk, the faster it'll go for me. The longer I'll be able to go. Don't be a bitch, Euland. But that's like my best skill. I'm talented at that. We know you aren't one. Be strong. String. Be storn. String. Strong. Is this plank hard enough? I hate planking. Can you keep it up all day? Good lord, no! Holy painkillers, I'm just trolling. 1 minute. Can I sit on you? I let anybody sit on me when I'm planking. It's better when they don't ask. Hi, American Air. Oh god. Euland just doesn't last long enough? I last longer than most people! Yes, please. Well, we're halfway to 3 minutes. Granted, we're not going to 3 minutes. We're going further. And we are in 5 seconds at 2 minutes, which is now. Hi, Reaper Killer. Thank you for the follow. Sit on you and while planking, belly screams in pain. Yeah? Oh. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, God. Why did I say extra plank Wednesdays? To push myself or something? I regret that. I hate that now. This sucks. Why would I do that? And then I said fucking 4 minutes 30 seconds my first time doing it. I can't beat that. I'm already struggling. D's. I'm gonna close my eyes and zen. I'm just gonna close my eyes and zen. I'm just gonna close my eyes and zen. Can't see the time. I don't know what's that. I'm just gonna close my eyes and zen. How many times have you guys beaten Twilight Princess? I think I've beaten it twice. Oh god. I've played through it like 3 or 4 times, but I know I don't always finish it when I play it. Ow. Oh god, my legs are shaking. Or the next week, yeah. Feeling pain. I'm still healing. Wonder how I can crouch. It did a number on me. Yeah, I'm not doing extra plankers. I need to check how much salt in a Pringle can. There's no expression on the mobile. If you close your eyes, time stop. Beaten it once. Ow. My legs, my knees are just fucking shaking. Ow. Did you get the early access pack? No, I haven't even bought it yet. That, oh god, and the moans of pain. Not sounds like you do. What? I can't see it just behind my windows. Ow. Ah. When in pain. What was that? 22:45? 4 minutes and 45 seconds? Oh shit, I actually went longer. Ugh. When in pain, just unpain. Close your eyes and just listen, it's very funny. Oh good, it's over, lol. Okay. If it shakes uncontrollably, meaning you did a great job. Octal Mage. Freya. We're gonna respawn? Because I'm about to change the camera, and when people join me, I don't want to have to, like, walk them through getting here. We'll just be at spawn. So, yep. And then I'm gonna just move right down here. Oh god, my stomach fucking hurts. Ow. Pin 2. Pin 3. Don't look, guys. I don't want you to see this. I'm too lazy to go find a tree or Freya to hide behind. Well, Freya's right there, but I don't want to move around more. Pin 2. Did I not hit that? Okay, there we go. Oh shit! Oops! I forgot to bring up the YouTube videos. I don't think I've ever done that before. Where's my mouse? There it is. It's really funny. I need to switch to this account. You know, I was thinking, I set up really fast today. What happened? Oh. I'm now learning what happened. I just forgot to set up a thing today. Oh, God. Well, today is potentially a long fucking day. Oh, boy. Ah. Okay. Did it actually? It did, it did. Music, that's what I need. The video selected today is Onaran Plains, which is a crazy fucking long one. I can't head pat. Oh no. Hi. Good, make that belly work. Hi, Mommy Freya. Hi, Yukiyu. Good morning. Walking into the dark abyss, void day. Or no, not like this. Yeah. I played a bunch of Final Fantasy yesterday. Hi, Zuvi. I think I'm not done with the 4th zone, because I don't have flying unlocked yet, so clearly I'm gonna have to do a little more. I do have all the Aether Currents. I think I need to do just a little bit more MSQ, and then that'll open up the last, like, Aether Current quest. My stomach still fucking hurts. I did see shit go down in the MSQ yesterday, which I'm not gonna talk about. But, I am very officially in part 2 of Dawn Trail. Have you been watching that song again, Zuvi? Is that why you're posting boats? No. Oh, you're in that part. The best mount? It just pops into my head sometimes. Yes, you can have those as a mount. I have seen people using them as a mount. But yeah. I'm in the, oh good, everything's done, everything's happy. Except for this one guy, who's just that angry. And honestly, that's stupid. And he has decided nobody gets to be happy. And it's like, okay, dude, fuck you. That is where I am. I will probably play. I'll probably play a bunch more today. I might actually try to do a recording today. I might try to record Tuliolol. But we have no Star Wars today. I don't have a phone with a working authenticator. So well, I don't have a working phone with an authenticator is what I should say. My authenticator is stuck on my phone with my dead screen. So I can't get onto Star Wars. And then Huntera was also just like, stuff came up this week, I can't play today and tomorrow. So my Wednesday and Thursday are suddenly very open. You will see soon just how deep the unhappiness runs. What I'm waiting for... You aren't gonna join us today? Hi, Juice. What do you mean join you today? What were you doing today, Zuby? We are playing Murky Divers? Fuck no. If you were playing Lethal Company, I would. But if you're playing Murky Divers, no, absolutely not. I'm gonna open that stream, I'm gonna collect my channel points, and I'm gonna mute it, and put it behind 3 other streams. Absolutely not. Go back in that person's childhood. You have a B-Day party and nobody came. He gave someone a flower, they step on it. His only love go with the chat. No, I am very much waiting to see the justification for this character. I'm waiting to see, like, why he is as evil as he is. Because that's a Final Fantasy XIV thing, right? Look at how awful this character is. Look at how unjustifiable their actions are. Look at just how mean they are. Oh, but actually, here's their origin story and all the pain and trauma they've had. It's actually totally, like, something you can empathize with. Gotcha! They did it with Emmett. They did it with Elidibus. They did it with Fordola. Every fucking character in Final Fantasy, they're like, this character is a person, and here's why they are the way they are. I'm eager to see that point. Because so far for this guy, he just seems so unjustifiable. He just seems so like, hey, everyone else around you is having a good time. You're the only one that's being a little shit. Are we ready for the holidays?
I'm going to say good morning, everybody, real quick, because my daughter's in here coloring with me. So sorry for not saying hi in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy right now. But anyway, hi, everybody. Holidays.
It's funny that you say she's in here coloring, because the first holiday is Coloring Book Day. So, like...
Hey, I did something right for once.
What do you mean for once? You do stuff right all the time.
No, I don't. Thank you, though.
You literally do. It's Coloring Book Day. It is Creamsicle Day. Congressional Startup Day. Okay. I unknown. Financial Awareness Day. Who makes these holidays? Navajo Code Talkers Day. Tattoo Removal Day. Wiffle Ball Day. Social Security Day. And Calligraphy Day. We were joking about them in Koyo's Discord yesterday. Because people were like, yo, Creamsicle Day, goated! And somebody else is like, Social Security Day. Everybody post your social security number. And everybody's posting fake ones. Eyes running streams. I just want bake you guys cakes and have a great time. And to do that, I need to kill everyone you love. So that you know the pain and suffering of war. No, he's so stupid, Riddle. Because his whole thing is war is bad. And he wants people to know the pain of war so that they don't go to war. Right now, the nation has known like 80 years of peace, and they don't really think much of war. They're just like, if we go to war, we would benefit from it. War is good business. And he's like, I want them to suffer so that they'll know how bad war is. And it's like, you literally live in a time of peace. So you want them to suffer so that they will appreciate peace more. It's just like, what are you talking about, huh? Give war a chance. It's so It's so mind-numbingly annoying to listen to this guy talk about it, because he's just like, people, you know, they don't know peace. It's like, they've had 80 years of peace, motherfucker. They know peace. Oh, I'll teach you the pain of death so you won't kill a person, die. Damn. Give war a chance. That's just the plot of Peacemaker. It's so dumb. I was about to go out on an expedition to find y'all. Turns out y'all are right by the stairs now. So this is a really cool world to explore. If you want to run around, like if you've either played Twilight Princess and know everything where everything is, or you've never played Twilight Princess and you want to see the world, the person did an awesome job with this map. But yeah, I have learned, once I hide the world anyway, once you can see, like, the walking videos and not the VR chat world, I should come back to start. Because what I used to do, like, I'd be up at the Snow Mansion dungeon, which requires you teleport to Hebra Mountain, or Snow Peak Mountain. Click a little, like, ice leaf to skip the snowboarding minigame. And then go in front of the mansion there, which is like, you had to have played the game to know that. And if you hadn't, people were like, Yuland, how the fuck do I get to you? And like, even then, it wasn't like people could see that. They'd see me in the walking video, and they'd be like, how do I get to you? I'd be like, we're just at the Snow Mansion. I look at stream. They have no idea of seeing that I'm at the Snow Mansion. You really wanted homies to go on a trek like shit? I just wanted good views while I was stretching. Ah. Yuland, more like Pooland. Fuck you. Cyber. I was mentioning it in Foss chat yesterday, because I was, like, working on it right then. But I'm almost at the end at the 4th zone. I don't have flying unlocked yet. But I'm very confident I am in part 2 of Dawn Trail MSQ. The tone of the story has changed. We are no longer on a happy little adventure. And, shit has gone down. The very last thing I saw was a character get stabbed. I don't know if they're dead or not. Happy fun times are over. A character has been stabbed. And I have like, do you want to turn this quest in? And I was like, nope, I'm gonna go to bed. Now we put the angry eyebrows on. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, you know, halfway through Zone 2. And I've been sitting there being like, I'm loving the story so far. I see exactly what they're doing, and I think this is great. I'm having a good time. And then everybody that had finished the story, they're like, it's not that good. It's weak. It's not fair to compare it to Shadowbringers and Endwalker, but it's you know, it's not as good. And I'm like, you know, I can't really argue with them because I'm not done. But it's hard for me to see how I'm just like, how I'm going to go from like, I'm having a great time to not liking the story. And I think I'm starting to see it. I have a small complaint with one of the characters. He's a right asshole. You're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. He's a total dick. And then, like, you beat him. And then he's like, oh, come to make fun of me? And you're like, no, want to be friends? And he's like, okay, now I'm a good person. Now I'm like, I'm going to be nice. And I'm going to, like, act like I'm nice. I feel like he should have been more like Fordola. Where, like, he struggles to be a good person. I think he should have been like, yes, I'm on your side. I will help you. I'll be with you. But I think he should, like, habitually be an asshole, right? You're like, hey, we're gonna do this. And he's like, that's a fucking stupid plan. And everybody looks up at him and he just goes, my bad. I'm new to this. You do you, I'll support you. I'm I'm not good at this yet. I feel like there should have been more of that. And instead he's almost preachy, where he's like, we must support them, for we are stronger in unity than we are apart. And it's like, you weren't saying that fucking 5 minutes ago, dude. What the fuck? I'm not super happy with that. I'm getting annoyed with the other guy, ZJ. Because with him, it's just like, I need to know his fucking origin story. He just wanted a friend. I need to know, like, why the fuck is he so angry and like, I don't understand his logic of people don't appreciate peace. They don't know how scary war is. So I'm gonna fucking give them war and suffering, and then they'll never want war again. It's like, bro, what? You're like, what? You don't want people to be scared of, like, being on fire? So you lit them on fire? So that they'll know how scary it is to be on fire? Like, that just seems really stupid to me. I don't know, I found it super sweet when he turned to the good side. I do find that overall good. I do find him turning to the good side, and, like, the moment where he apologizes is big. That's really big, and I love that. I just think he's like, it's too much of a personality switch. It's too fast. That's insane. Let them not know. Oh, I still hate the warmongering asshole? Yeah. Dude playing 10D chess. Hi, Cyber. BJJ gives me the vibes of when you meet your childhood bully's parents and you find out his dad was beating him. Yeah, and, like, overall, I really like the character. Overall, I'm like, I like this character, I like this story. I really like Redemption, and, like, Final Fantasy, they kick ass at Redemption. Hi, Jan. I just don't like how he is near instantly transformed to... Hi, Yuki. Gayland. I don't like how he's instantly transformed from... I'm the best. Everything revolves around me. Shut up. Everybody's weaker than me and garbage. And that is transformed to... I'm the same as everybody else. And I will treat them with respect and niceness and kindness. And it's like... It's just too fast in my eyes. I feel that it could have taken a bit more struggle in being nice. And then ZJ stuff is just... I need to see this guy's origin. I need to see who the fuck pissed in his soup. Because holy cow. 100 Fahrenheit in my room alone. Yuki, what the fuck is wrong with your room? Is your bedroom like a fucking boiler room? I'm glad you're overall enjoying the X-Pack, though. My take on it, Cyber, and I discuss this a lot with Foss, is that I didn't want a Dawntrail. I wanted them to have Endwalker in, like... I don't know how familiar you are with PSO2 NGS. I wanted them to do a time skip. I wanted them to do an expansion where, like, they write a new engine, they fix a lot of quality of life stuff, new combat, like, reset the classes. Your character goes into the future 1,000 years or so, loses all of their strength, and it's like a reset. New story. It starts off with, like, you're just in the future and you're like, whoa, how did I fucking get here? There's been a rejoining or two, and, like, they start the story over, and, like, you go through, you know, the 5 expansions of that now. There's some new threat trying to take advantage of the rejoining. May not be an MMO guy, but that's a lot of fucking work. It is for sure. But, like, story-wise, this would have been the perfect time to do it. What they did in PSO2 NGS Cyber is they had 10 years of PSO2. And it was a great fucking game. It was the biggest MMO in Japan for, like, until 2020. And then they kind of finished the story in PSO2. And what they did was they came out with an expansion. It was free. It was you didn't have to pay for it. They redid the engine, they redid the combat, they redid the UI, the menus, fucking everything. However, you keep your character. It is like for lore reasons a different character. But you keep your character, you keep your cosmetics, you keep your titles, you keep your achievements. You kind of keep your gear, but your gear's kind of useless in the other one because you outscale it within like 10 levels. But it was basically a way to do a sequel to the game, but keep everybody within the same game. Which is what I want Final Fantasy to have done. You do Endwalker. The game is this game is finished. And then, like, do part 2. Or just do fucking Final Fantasy 16, I don't know. But, like, make it so that you can switch back and forth between the two. Which is what NGS did. You can switch back between, effectively, the two games. You can play PSO2 base, and then switch to NGS, play that for a while, and then switch back to PSO2 base. We're at 17 now, by the way. 16 came out last year. Well, so, like, it would have been 16 at the time, right? But yeah, probably 17 would have been better. Whichever Final Fantasy it would have been. But, like, I would have loved for them to, like, you investigate a threat. It's not a big threat. It's like you and just, you know, some of the scions going on an adventure. And, like, you get sucked into the future. You're completely, like, distanced from any of them. And you wake up in, like, I don't know, Garlemald, 1,000 years in the future. And you're just, like, sapped of all your strength. All of your abilities are gone, your job stones are dead. And, like, you have base classes to choose from, right? They've got Warrior in the game. They've got Paladin. And, like, just a whole, like, reset on the combat and systems. And you're starting from, like, level 1 again. And your character is low-key, like... Honestly, I'm fucking down with this, because this sounds fun. Let's go on another adventure. And, like, maybe as you go through the story, you're finding some big threat. It could be, like, totally redo everything, right? Like, the Eorzean Alliance is trying to unite the world. And they're doing it in a, like, totalitarian way that's not good. So now you're fighting 1,000 years in the future, the Eorzean Alliance. Shit like that. Thought they would milk 16 more before release 17. I don't think 16 sold that well. I think everybody likes it, but, like, sales-wise, it just didn't do that well. Has to be, or my parents turn off their internet because I'm too loud. By the way, who's the person between Frey and Loja? That is Octalmage. That sucks because otherwise Open Door would relieve some heat. I'm being quiet right now and doing that. Still sucks that I can't do that unless my parents and my sister and cousin are gone. Damn, sucks. We're at 17 now, by the way. Yeah, but still. They thought they would milk 16 before the release 17. Hot take. 15? Going with Noctis is the best FF. That is a hot take. It's not bad. I think people liked 15. 16 got 2 DLCs in the desert. Yeah, we're done now, bro. 15 is the one with Noctis, and I might have been inclined to agree if it was finished Riddle. Damn, it was such a good game. The DLCs are kind of meh, though. To be fair, it also made by CVS3, which was doing Dawn Trail at the same time. Well, they were doing Endwalker post-patches Dawn Trail. 16 is the fantasy one. 16 is the Ifrit one. Yeah, what I'm really sad about Cyber is that PSO2 NGS did that, like, second game thing within the same game. You keep your character, you keep your cosmetics, you keep your title, but it's the same game. So it's not like a game competing with itself. It's within the same game. And I would have loved Final Fantasy to do that. I would have loved World of Warcraft to do that. I would have loved for this to become a trend in MMOs. Like, hey, this MMO has been good for 10 years. Remake the game as a patch, but keep it within the game. Instead of, like, carrying a game out for 20 fucking years. Because WoW is at the point where, like, it had its 20-year anniversary. It is on an ancient fucking engine. And, like, kind of like, I want WoW too. The story's getting a little convoluted. It's good, but, like, there are definitely moments in World of Warcraft where it just feels like we're fucking reaching. I would have loved after Legion just a reset. Wow, desperately needs that engine change. To be fair, Cyber, I do think the combat in WoW is better than Final Fantasy. They've updated their engine a few times, but I do think they have a lot of remnants from the old engine. I hate the netcode delay of Final Fantasy so much. There's a lot of things in Final Fantasy. WoW is actually somewhat good at updating their stuff. Final Fantasy, it is bonkers to me that, like, WoW combat has you sleeping? That's crazy to me, Cyber. Because, like, WoW combat is way better early level. When you get early level in WoW and Final Fantasy, in WoW, they typically give you 2 to 3 abilities really quick. Cyber Yulin is capping hard. And then, yeah, Final Fantasy combat is 2.5 GCD. I'm falling asleep. I'm checking fucking Twitter between attacks in Final Fantasy. Late game, they're very, very different. And I don't think they're bad. Final Fantasy combat is very methodical. It is very rhythmic. It is very, like, you have 18 abilities that you're going to go through over 30 to 45 seconds. You need to do this exact rotation the same as you always do it to the best of your ability while all these mechanics are going on. And that is good combat. WoW combat is way more fast-paced, way more dynamic and reactive. There's way more procs. There's way more like, oh, this happened, react to this. Oh, you got this and this at the same time? Prioritize this one over this one. There's a lot more of that going on in WoW, and it's way faster. The APM in WoW is bonkers compared to the APM in Final Fantasy. I personally prefer WoW. The Final Fantasy combat has me fucking, like, not frustrated, but, like, I just very much prefer WoW. WoW feels better to me, is what I should say. 16, the attack on Icon. 16 is like the grittier fantasy one. Oof, forgot it was not finished. I joined today on my iPhone. I'm pretty damn impressed. Hell yeah. I think that's something that's also super tough to do, though. WoW combat has me sleeping. Mobile VR chat. Yeah, man, I could scroll Twitter in 14 combat. Good lord. It doesn't suck balls? It's a beta, so there's still some missing textures and features, but I can join people and talk. My custom Abby still displays. Yeah, it had the unfortunate curse that they put too much of the story that should have been main story into DLC that got cancelled. Oh god. That is unfortunate. I was disappointed because it only led me to use default avatars. Yeah, I would have liked Cyber. I would have liked for them to, like, fix all the things that everybody knows is stupid. Like, Foss goes into a dungeon. I try to whisper him, that person is on a different server. You cannot message them. I want them to, like, fix shit like that. I want them to do all the quality of life stuff where they fix just the dumb shit like that. While, like, maybe tuning the combat. keep it the same where it's like not slow paced, but very methodical, very like rotation over a duration of time. But like, I hate the delay. I hate when I'm running and I do an AoE and I see it go off 5 feet behind me. Basically going 1.0 to 2.0 again, with all the quality of life that comes with an engine tune-up. Basically. And story-wise, I think it would have been a good time to do that. You know, send us 1,000 years in the future. Start a new story. It would have been a lot easier to, like, redo the engine when you're starting with base classes instead of, like, the base classes and all the extra classes they've added, right? But for what they've decided to do, I think they're doing it well. Dawn Trail is fun. I've liked it so far. Me waiting for Warcraft 4? Good luck. Blizzard is... The World of Warcraft team is doing okay. I don't agree with everything they're doing. And they definitely make mistakes. Good lord. Oh my god, guys. They have this pre-patch event, right? I don't know who the fuck was in charge of this pre-patch event, but they're fucking stupid. When the pre-patch event first came out, it was every hour there will be events spawning in one of 3 areas. You go clear out all the events, there's like 8 of them. And then a boss will spawn. And you kill the boss. And then this boss would die within 5 minutes. It would be like 5 p.m., the event spawn. 5:02, the boss spawns. 5:05, the boss is dead. That's how it was at first, and then it would be 55 minutes of nothing. 55 minutes of just, there's nothing to do. You'd be waiting an hour for the next event to do that all over again. And after like 2 days of that, they were like, yeah, we don't know why that we thought this would work. So now it just cycles. You do the events, you kill the boss, the events spawn again. You just keep killing the events, and then the boss, and then the events, and then the boss, and then the events, and then the boss. And like, that's a good way to farm the tokens and experience. And it was just like, why didn't you do that from the start? Who thought a once an hour thing was a good idea to farm? The new X-Pack is dropping, right? In like 9 days? I think early access is in 9 days. I think full release is in like 12. Logitech would know the numbers
Early
better.
access in 8 days.
Okay.
It's the 22nd for early access and 26th when it comes out.
Okay. Me waiting for Destiny 3. It won't make enough money for Blizzard, so they won't create it. Cyberyuki. They're not stupid, honey. They are just code different. Tedious. I think Viva La Vie.
I'd say it's debatable on if they make a Warcraft 4 or not, because of if there was news that they're making hiring for creating more AA games.
It's definitely like very hard to predict right now, especially after the, Microsoft acquisition. Like, it's hard to know what they're gonna do, because definitely everything's been reshuffled. There are existing IPs. World of Warcraft is killing it. World of Warcraft is, whether you like it or not, is doing good numbers and making a lot of money. Diablo 4 was a commercial success. It has a bad reputation. The previous 2 seasons have done well and are bringing it back. I don't know if it has the numbers they want right now. I don't know if their in-game cash shop and season passes are doing well. But their current season is getting a lot of praise and positivity. Heroes of the Storm is dead. StarCraft 2 is dead. Hearthstone is, as far as I know, dead. I don't know if it's actually got, like, active seasons coming out.
I say HOTS is dead, but they keep releasing hotfixes and patches, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
It's dead from a business standpoint. They are, like, in maintenance mode and keeping it on and, like, hotfixing it, but they're not pushing new sales in it, right? Like, they don't have new skins coming out for it.
But I almost think they're prepping for a Steam launch.
That would be fun. Rip Heroes of the Storm. Hearthstone had a big new update like 2 weeks ago. How long before that was the previous Hearthstone update? Can StarCraft die? StarCraft 1 is immortal. StarCraft 2, I think that one can die. Overwatch, I don't know what's going on with Overwatch. I don't know if everyone hates it and it's a money sink for them right now, or if everyone hates it, but it's still making some money for them. I genuinely have no idea what the status of that game is in the eyes of Microsoft and Blizzard. Heroes of the Storm on Steam. I did really like Heroes of the Storm back in the day. Hearthstone seems to be getting a new X-Pack every 3 to 5 months. Okay. I'm wondering what their sales are like. I'm wondering what the, like, health of the game is, but that's not as dead as I thought it was. It didn't die, they drowned it on the toilet after they tried pimping it out. I think it's pretty safe to say World of Warcraft is their, like, their go-to, their star right now. World of Warcraft is just fucking printing money for them. And I think the other games...
game that's probably printing money for them, unfortunately, is Diablo Immortal.
Still?
Oh yeah, these people just don't talk about it, but it's making money.
I knew it made a lot of money when it came out. I was kind of hoping that was like a big like uptick, and then it went down, and now it's like coasting.
It's a mobile game. That's all I need to say. Mobile games print money.
I remember how just disheartening it was to learn how much money mobile games make compared to standard games. I think it's definitely not as big as they were like a year ago.
What I'm more curious about is how Warcraft Rumble is doing.
Yeah. I don't think it's entirely gone yet. As for real games, WoW is definitely the best for money. For real games, yes. But if Warcraft... I wouldn't be surprised if Warcraft Rumble and Immortal are like, between the two of them, 80% of their income. Oh, never mind. It's still at 3 X-Packs a year. Hearthstone's still kicking. Mobile games are so easy to spend money on? Yeah. Yeah. And, like, I get it. Everyone has a phone. Not everyone has a gaming PC. It makes sense. It's just, like, ugh. My partner and I dropped 180 on WoW recently. Were you getting, like... 6-month subscriptions or something? Or is that like transferring characters? Why have your addiction only at home? Have it everywhere on the go in the palm of your hand.
That sounds like 2 copies of the Epic Edition.
Oh. We both got the War Within Big Pack? I see, I see. Hell yeah. I still haven't bought it. Not really saving, like, holding out for any reason, but... Stealing X-Pax names from Warframe now? Yeah. But it does come with 30 days. Mm. 2 days ago, I played Woo Woo again. I finally get a 5-star from the banner, and the game still peaked 990 ping. So it's like 75 instead of 90. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks, Riddle. Ah. I feel bad just bragging about this. On central WoW servers, my ping is 10. My world ping will be 10 and my home ping will be 9. And I look at that compared to what I used to have, like back in college when I had like 90. And I'm like, how did I play with this? I never want to not have this. Oh my god.
I have 22 ping.
That's pretty
and
good.
I'm on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have basically the same ping that I used to have when the servers were in the same city as me. Back in the day, there were Seattle servers, and I used to get 20 ping to them back in TBC.
I made my warrior on a West Coast server, and I didn't notice the ping. And then I said, I leveled it up, and you're like, yeah, but it's on a West Coast server, so enjoy the ping. And I was like, what? And then I like noticed it that day. I was like, wait, it does feel sluggish. What the fuck? But I didn't notice. I don't know if it's placebo because I didn't notice it when I did notice ping, but it was like 70 ping. So I leveled up the second warrior. Because the name need to be pretty. Can't have players disable grass physics. Well, that shouldn't affect your ping, Riddle. That should affect your FPS, but your ping should just be like how fast data is transferring between you and the server. Back in college, back in like 2009 to 2014, well, I guess 2009 to 2012. Oh, I mean FPS? I went to college and I lived at the dorms. And my fucking shitty dorm internet. In the morning when everybody was at classes, I would have like 100 ping. Which at the time was good. Back then that was great. As people finished up their classes and came back, we would be sharing more and more bandwidth with each other. Because it wasn't like we had individual connections for the building. It was like everybody was sharing one connection in the building. And so the internet speed would go from like 100 to 200 to 300 to 600. And so by the time it was raid time for my guild, I had 600 ping, and they sat me because it was just like, you got 600 ping, dude. I was like, fuck! Yeah, I play on NAFF servers from Australia. I was born with terrible ping, molded by it. And see, that's kind of like extremely understandable to me, Cyber, that you like Final Fantasy more. Because WoW combat is very reactive. You get this proc, you need to press it within a second. You got this thing that happened, you need to do it in a second. And like, the GCD between abilities is really fast. Whereas Final Fantasy combat is like, you know your next 10 button presses at the first one. And so like, especially with their ability queuing, WoW has ability queuing, but it's much less utilized than Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy has the fucking long global cooldown. Final Fantasy is like, it's just way easier for people with higher ping that are like overseas. I've just heard so many people from like Australia, New Zealand, Europe that are just like, I need this. Rough. I don't know if tank PC every time. I can't run in a straight line without it hanging, giving me upskirt. One of my fellow healers in my raid group was Australian on NA servers back in Legion. Cyber and I are real gamers. People can DDoS us. We'll still be landing skill shots like pros. I lost one. Just adapt to it. I mean, yeah. DDoS. I think they mean DDoS. It looks really close to dildos.
I mean, if you're into that thing, no discrimination.
Yeah. Yeah. Doody-dos. Act like a healer and simply adjust. I'm in such a WoW mood, Logitech. But I don't really have anything to do on WoW. So I've been fucking gearing my monk in the, pre-patch stuff. And I'm like 90% sure I'm not gonna play a healer. But fuck me, I'm still gearing my Mistweaver up anyway.
Yeah, I've been gearing up all the alts. So I try and get all my 13, one of each class, all sort of geared up, and then whatever alts are left in my server.
Whenever I'm in the US on holiday, I play some FF on my laptop. It feels like I'm no longer swimming in molasses. I don't have to dodge AoEs before they show up. I know what they meant, LOL. I was just laughing at the extra letter. Did you get the butterfly wings from the trading post? I don't think I did. I didn't want them. I have very limited trading coins, right? And I'm obligated to get every mount. And so I think I only have like 500 trading coins left. And I want them. I want the butterfly wings. Just, I can't just go buying out the shop every time. But they're so cute. I have the orange pair of butterfly wings. So I already have a pair. I don't have the 2 pairs in the trading post. I'm late. Hi, Icy Fire. And you're not late. There's a pink one in the trading post. I think that was the one I was looking at that was like, that's so fucking tempting. But I don't think I could lock them. I don't see myself ever using them is the thing. My transmogs go one of 2 ways. Either I'm like being a turbo slut in like no armor, or I have like an overly like cool like heavy armor look. Fits the magical girl outfit so well since it's gold rimmed. I would let Ewan be my healer. He wouldn't let me die, right? You already know I wouldn't lost one. Because I was your healer for all of Final Fantasy dungeons. That was a fucking traumatic nightmare for all of us. Twitch? Is Twitch freezing for you? Back now? Okay. It's very tempting, Kisu. The pink wings are very tempting, but I think I'm just gonna freeze them. Was just deaded for a moment? No, I'd not buy the wings. Nah, you play Scholar, your fairy was my healer? What the fuck? It's messed up. They nerfed the fairy, you know. The fairy doesn't do anywhere near as much healing as it used to. It's not like old Final Fantasy, where you literally just type /follow on the tank, and your healer did everything. I've got Blub frozen because I don't need Warwolf or Saber. Cinnamon Charger, I already have a Flamey Rock Horse. See, I'm a mount collector, Kisu. So even if there's a mount that I'm never going to use, I still want it. Yes, but that was then and not now. But when I healed you, it had been nerfed. They nerfed it pre-Shadowbringers. Me too, but I'm just a hoarder. Mounts, pets, T-Mogs, toys. I care most about mounts. Then I care about transmogs, then pets, then toys. Oh, did they? Mm-hmm. Yo, I got a hater from playing Tekken. Moving on up? Hell yeah. Good job, Icy. I have 603 pets, M Hoarder. I think I have 500 unique pets. I had a phase where I was like, I'm gonna be a pet collector. I'm gonna get them all. And I was like going really hard on like leveling stuff for battles. I was capturing fucking everything with the Anubisath idol. Not enough pets, Kisu. Get more. You don't have me though? Oh my goodness. Doesn't work that way, Yuki. And they were both subs. But you're here, Yuki. I have 28 max level pets. I think I'm okay. I want to say I have like 20. But I was just using the Anubisath idol to capture everything. How to catch a Yuki? Oh, Yuki's fucking easy. Fucking hold your hand out at like chin scratching height. And Yuki's like, yes, please, thank you. I'm your pet now, thank you.
No, you just need to hold out a leash.
True. I have the Anubisath idol, but I left him at level 3. When I was doing a lot of pet battling stuff, the Anubisath idol was like, use this to win every pet battle. It was like, any pet trainer you had to fight against, the Anubisath idol was just goated. He's probably not as strong anymore. He's probably been power creeped, or he's been nerfed. But back then, the Anubisath idol just destroyed everything. He's still a pick for a lot of elite battles? I see. Yeah, he was just too strong. Isn't there that one Murloc grunt pet which was busted? Which was allowed to just attack outside of its own turn? I mean, so there's many Murloc grunts. I don't remember anything about it attacking outside of its own turn or it's like being strong. I didn't get too into the pet battling scene. It was literally like during Warlords of Draenor that I got way into it. And after that, I was just like, I am okay with not caring anymore. I haven't done like any pet capturing in Dragonflight, in Shadowlands, in BFA. I think I did a little bit in Legion. Is it me, or Yulin would be a nice Murloc? I'll have you know, Riddle, I'm the meanest, most nasty Murloc. I was a murky main in Haunts, and people would rue the day they went against me. I think there's one or two specific ones that could summon something, and they could just do tons of damage for free. Yulin Prob has more mounts than me. What am I at? I can't remember if I'm at 400 or 500 mounts. The Mists of Pandaria remix got me one of the new, breakpoints. Sheesh. You know what's really crazy, Kisu? Arisu has like 800 mounts or something. I think Logitech has like 100 up on me. Yulind is scary the same way Icy is. Y'all are crazy. I don't think we're crazy. I think we've just been playing for 20 years and it adds up. Stand on Murky Euland. Euland, yes, pick me and use me. What? Alright, those pets are no longer strong since they removed the busted abilities. So crazy, Hello. Me too, but I wasted too much time on rare drops. I have wasted a lot of time on rare drops. When I was, like, most into WoW, I was keeping a spreadsheet of, like, okay, here's the 15 raids and dungeons, heroic dungeons, that I need to run every week for a 1% chance on this drop on this character. I have done all 15 of these raids. Okay, time to do it on my second character. The Phosphorescent Stone Drake and the Time Loss, I haven't spent any time on. I do not fuck around with open world mounts. Ever since sharding, fuck that. Nope, not me. Apparently, it's not too bad to get those if you do it on time walking servers. So, like, if you go for the Phosphorescent Stone Drake in Kata time walking and just hang out there around level, like, 30 or 40 so you can fly. Well, I guess level 10 now since they did the changes. It's not that bad. One of the pets was Legionnaire Murky, which could summon another Murky that you can't kill and it did full damage. Ah. You guys shard? Gross. Oh my god, Riddle. Ah. Yeah, if you can be in Chromie time, some of those mounts are way easier to get, Kisu, but I never even tried. Going to take a shower?
Drain our mounts.
Okay, Jan, think of me. My partner finally got the Ashes of Alara after 9 years of trying. That's a gnarly one. That one shouldn't be too hard to get. That should just be like, you've got a bunch of alts. It's a BC raid, so it's like, real easy to solo. Also, 4 bosses. Chromie is the Time Dragon, right?
It's
yes.
less than 4 bosses. You can skip directly to them.
Oh. Oh yeah, you just don't have to kill any of them and just go straight to Kael'thas. It also had an AoE move that hit all pets the opponent has. This extra summon could spam it every turn. The boss it drops from has time phases. That is annoying for sure. But like, I'd rather deal with that than old Siege of Orgrimmar, right? Trying to like go through the whole raid to get to Garrosh was fucking annoying. Its drop is still like 2%. Yeah. I mean, it's not like guaranteed you go in with 5 characters and get it. But if you were dedicated and did it like on 10 characters a week, it shouldn't take that long. It shouldn't take 9 years. Now, if he was just one character, not even every week, just like, hey, I'm gonna go try again. Hey, I'm gonna go try again. Oh, I haven't done this in a while, let's go try again. 9 years makes sense. He could have just been unlucky, I don't know. I think the one that's avoided me the most is Invincible. I have yet to get Invincible. And I've done ICC like 100, 150 times. Oh, yuck, that's the one he started to try getting now? That's the one that's avoided me. I've also tried a lot for Baron Rivendare's Mount in Stratholme. There was a point where I was running it like 5 times an hour, watching an episode of anime, running it 5 times.
Found Rivendare's Mountain, the end of TBC.
Yeah. Dude, I was like speed running the dungeon. It was like 3 minutes to clear. It would take me 15 minutes to do all 5 and then get locked out. And then I would watch 1 or 2 episodes of
Well,
anime.
the irony is I got on the wrong character. I wanted on my hunter, which was mainly the point, and I got my warrior instead.
Well, it's shared now, right?
It is shared now, but back then it wasn't.
True.
Just like I had the Headless Horseman mount really early, but it was on my druid, which was useless.
Yeah, oh no! Hi, Smug. Yuki, you just fucking flew over us. Hi. There's also a pet Blood Boil, which had same summon thing, but it also had a move that healed the pet on the field. So the extra summon could just spam heals. I've been having a break. I'll be going through getting the dragons again. The Spine of Deathwing is the worst. There is a mount in the Spine of Deathwing, not the Spine of Deathwing, but that raid. That is the last dragon I need. I need one of the Deathwing drops, and I'm like, ugh. And that completes the dragons achievement.
I still need the Blazing Drake.
I think that's the one I need. I still have a few. We played Stardew Valley last night with Smug, with Spacefish, with Safi, Benny, Shine, Den. We didn't have Koyo last night. We finally have all 4 obelisks. We can teleport to Ginger Island. Oh, I missed it. If you really want to see the stuff, the footage, it's uploaded to the YouTube channel. It's in the VODs. If you'd rather have just like hung out, yeah, you missed that. Stardew isn't something I would go back for. Den had a big day. She made 326,000 on one of her days. Which was, you know, holy fucking shit. My next goal is the teleport wand. I want to get the 2 million teleport wand so that I can return whenever. It's pretty fucking unnecessary, but I want it. Still sad that there's no Mommy Kirby Ginger on that island? What are you talking about? I also should mess with the new area a bit, the Highlands. I went there once, like the day we unlocked it. I also need radioactive ore. If I could get, like, a shit ton of radioactive ore, that would be really fucking nice. But that stuff is hard to come by. But, in due time. In due time. We're at 2.6 miles. We're cruising. I don't think we get to the end in just this video. We're already at the Emerald Dreamway. Is this video not as long as I thought it was? Oh, no, it's still crazy fucking long. Okay. We're actually going to finish in just this video. I go to the Emerald place halfway through the video? I thought that was near the end. Huh. I think we're gonna have another short session next week. I think we won't have Safi next Tuesday. And so, we'll do another 3-hour session. I'm hoping this doesn't become like a thing, but it sounds like it might have been for Safi, where their job is just like completely change their schedule, and now Tuesdays are just unavailable for them. If that's the case, we will maybe, like, I don't know, talk about an end. Talk about finishing, like, at the gold clock. I wonder what happens if I try to DoorDash some food while in VR chat. I would imagine it still works. Why is the pinky up? This is just the middle finger up. This is the middle finger and the ring finger up. Index controller, are you good? Fuck you, bits. An end? A bits do it. No, why not? I don't want to. Fair enough, bits. Adjust your controller, femboy? Apparently, I fucking need to. Kisu. Or do the strumming calibration. Ah. Bits, there's a holiday just for you. I thought of you when we saw one of the holidays. It's Wiffle Ball Day. Congratulations. I'm gonna wiffle your ball? What? Huh? I love that fucking joke. It's so dumb. Bits plays wiffle ball? He used to. He doesn't anymore. But he used to be on, like, a sponsored team for it and everything. Bits is really good at wiffle ball. He played shortstop. What the fuck is a wiffle ball? Hey, yo? Oh, okay. Wiffle ball is baseball, but you use a plastic bat, and the ball is like a hollow plastic ball. Think of like almost a ping pong ball, but it has holes in it. Y'all really gonna listen to this guilt-tripping femboy? Guilt-tripping? What about what I said was guilt-tripping? It was an outright lie, but there was no guilt trip in there. Oh, little kid softball. Yeah, it's little kid softball. Oh, baseball for kids. Yeah. You know, it was so funny. When I was in high school and middle school, and I had PE, everybody knew me as the nerd. All I wanted to do was play and talk about video games. And so when it came to sports, I was always like one of the last people picked. But I actually wasn't like that bad at sports, because I played tennis 2 times a week. My parents were always like, you have to do an extracurricular and it has to be a sport, so you're in tennis. Technically, they wanted me in basketball or soccer. But soccer, my allergies would act up. And baseball, or basketball, well, I stopped growing, so I was, the shortest kid on the team. But tennis was great. I was pretty good at tennis. And so, like, anytime we played sports, I actually wasn't that bad, but they just, like, I had this stigma, I'm a nerd, pick Euland, close to last. Well, in wiffle ball, I was, like, the deciding factor. Because they would, like, pick the best kid, pick the second best kid, pick the third best kid, pick the fourth best kid. And I would always be picked, like, 25th, right? But, like, baseball swing, tennis swing, they're very different, but with wiffle ball, it doesn't fucking matter. I would just hit it like a tennis ball. I would hit a home run every fucking time. And so, like, I don't think I ever lost at wiffle ball. I would send that shit into the rafters of the gym and it wouldn't come down half the time. And it was like, it was just fucking easy. I was known as the accident? Oh no. I did play baseball and soccer growing up, though. I tried playing soccer, but a kid kept kicking my ankle on purpose. Ugh. When I was in 1st grade, my parents put me in soccer. I was okay. I felt like I was one of the better players on the team. But, like, I don't know. I remember having a bad accident where I had the wind knocked out of me, where somebody kicked it really hard and it just hit me directly in the chest and winded me. And also just my allergies were really bad. They put me in basketball once, but it was like, why the fuck am I here? I'm like 3 feet tall and everyone else is 4 feet tall. This sucks. And then I tried, when I went to California, because when I was in 1st and 2nd grade and part of 3rd grade, I lived in Colorado. When I went to California, my allergies were way worse, to the point I was having asthma attacks. So they had to, like, take me out of soccer. And we tried tennis, because there was a golf club near where I lived. And, they had tennis courts there. And so I got put in tennis lessons. And I did that all the way till 9th grade. So 4th grade through 9th grade, I was playing tennis. And I actually, like, went to a few tournaments. One of them was in Mexico. I tried playing soccer, but a kid kept kicking me in the ankle on purpose. Damn, imagine Bits losing at wiffle ball and Yulin didn't. Good job, Kisu. So I kicked him in the kneecap and quit. This is like 1st grade short stack. Being a short stack would be fun. The unfortunate thing about my flavor of short was for a few grades, I was the tallest kids in my class. Really? Aren't you, like, super petite now, Kisu? Fancy Yuland. A little bit. In 9th grade, I was like, Mother, Father, I do not wish to play tennis anymore. I am a musician. I would like my extracurricular activity to be bass guitar and not tennis. And my dad was like, absolutely not. My mom was like, of course, so long as you do something. And they looked at each other and Dad went, really? It has to be a sport. And Mom was like, do you really think he's an athlete? Do you really think this kid who literally never wants to do anything but sports, or literally wants to do nothing but video games, wants to play sports? At least there's music in video games, so, like, he can kind of enjoy it. And my dad was like, okay. I grew really fast and then stopped growing. I was tallest in, like, 3rd to 6th. I was good at every sport I played as a kid, but I hated all sports so megalo. Then by 7th, I was 5'2" and never grew an inch taller. Oh, no. Not gonna lie, I hated basketball. Other than that, I was down to play everything else. I was I want to say I didn't mind playing sports. I didn't mind playing wiffle ball, or, like, every now and then we play badminton in PE. Or hockey. I enjoyed playing those because I was good at them. But the other sports, like flag football or basketball, the things we played the most, or dodgeball, I hated. Because 1, I wasn't good at them. And 2, not being good at something in high school fucking sucks. But me being 6'6" and black, everyone thought I played basketball. Yeah. I hated basketball too, but that's because I'm a mega short. The look on their faces when I said I played baseball and soccer was priceless. I had an experience in, I think it was 6th grade. The PE teacher, like, he had this fucking mission to, like, not have any kid get left behind. He wanted, like, even the kids that were picked last to have a moment in sports. And it was like, dude, knock it the fuck off. You're making it worse for us. There was a time where, in 6th grade, he split the teams up for basketball. And I'm on one basketball team, and we're doing like 10 versus 10. I'm on one basketball team, and my friend is on the other team. My friend, by the way, had a stroke, an aneurysm when he was in 5th grade, and the left side of his body was paralyzed. And he was like, okay, nobody is passing the ball to Euland or Ryan. And so, from now on, the score is 0-0, and only Euland or Ryan can score. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So what ends up happening is, like, you can't fake that out, right? You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna score, you gotta block me, and I pass it to Euland, and nobody's guarding him, so he can score easily. They just had, like, 4 people standing over me, like, just doing this with their arms. And nobody else can score on my team, right? Meanwhile, nobody's doing that to Ryan, because he's literally, like, paralyzed on his left side, and it's like, hey, nobody wants to, like, super guard the paralyzed kid? Because something feels wrong about that. And so, like, I can't score. Ryan can't score. Even if they weren't guarding us, we both suck at basketball. So neither of us is gonna fucking score. I'm getting frustrated as shit. I'm just like, dude, this fucking sucks. Eventually, Ryan scores a basket. Because they literally, like, Moses in the Red Sea parted the waters for him. And he scores one. And I'm just like, oh, thank God we're done. And the teacher pulls me to the side. Oh, God, this motherfucker. He really had the best intentions. And he, like, it's like, hey, don't worry about it, Euland. You know, you're just a late bloomer. And, like, you know, don't let it get to you. I just wanted to make sure you were having fun, too. I wanted you to play, too. And I was like, I'm, like, in 6th grade. And I said this to him. Him and I usually got along. And I was just like, are you stupid? I was having fun not playing. I don't want to play. I'm only on the court because it's required for me to be there. You just put, like, a spotlight on me. And, like, now everybody thinks I'm a fucking loser because I can't score a basket. And you just made it so much worse for me. Like, don't give me this, like, you had my best interest looking out for me. You suck, dude. Like I just said, you suck, dude, to my 6th grade teacher. And he was just like, what? But I was helping. And I just walked away from him. I think at this point I started crying, too. I remember when dodgeball got banned. Dodgeball got banned at my school, too, because one of the kids took one of the red rubber balls to the face, and I think he got a nosebleed from it. I was actually good at dodging. I was terrible at throwing. If I threw the ball, it was like anybody could catch it. But I could dodge. I'm bad at dodging balls. Hi, Lunny. I was a god at dodgeball. Motherfuckers can't hit me. I had a teacher like that too. Speaking of banned in elementary school, my friend and I got Red Rover banned. Oh no. Only bully Ewan. Ryan is the best player, Ewan. You should have just made your score add 5 times more or something, instead of only you two being able to score. What he should have done was, like, just not put a fucking focus on us and let us, like, be on the court and, like, play it like a normal game. That's what he should have done. Instead, he, like, oh, God. His idea was, I'm gonna make Euland the hero. I'm gonna make Euland, like, they pass the ball to Euland. Euland scores a goal. Everybody picks Euland up and celebrates, like, yeah, good job, Euland. And I'm like, yay, best day of my life. That's what he fucking thought was gonna happen. And it's like, dude, what are you, stupid? That's not how it went at all. Dodgeball builds character. Jesus, why are you playing with the jocks? I thought you said the meek would inherit the earth. Yeah, when we're done with it. I think that's one of the best Family Guy jokes ever. Hi, Air. One thing I was good at was dodgeball. What do now? I would have bullied Yulin more. In my time, we played dodgeballs with basketballs. Good lord. Caitlin, high air. Maybe because I had to nap because heartstrings hit me. Well, I hope they're not hitting you anymore. Oh, heat stroke. I was like, heartstrings. Oh no. Fucking autocorrect. Well, I hope you've gotten a lot of water and cooled down. Who pulled them this time? I mentioned this in the Discord. I didn't eat any tater tots yesterday. I ended stream. I took my nap. I go up to make tater tots. And my mom was like, hey, so somebody sent your dad just a whole fucking Danish. Like, just a whole fucking raspberry jam Danish. And I don't like raspberry. So if you want it, you can have it. And I was like, okay. So, that was dinner. That was lunch, dinner, and breakfast this morning. Was this giant fucking Danish. All sugar. But, you know, fucking tasted good. And I can't throw food away, so. Nah, man, those red rubber balls turn kids into adults once you've caught one to the face. Once you get the fucking, like, the rubber texture imprinted on your skin through a shirt, that is a coming-of-age moment. Yeah, I have. Even my teacher said I looked pale as a vampire when I left school. Pog? I don't particularly like raspberry flavor, but, you know, with the rest of it, I'm like, this is good. I like this. Nom nom nom. Yeah, and the broken-ass soccer balls playing street soccer. Broken as fucking wet. Oh no. Nah, we will hit our face and basketballs are on our own. So for us, we used to play dodgeball a lot. And we had the heavy red rubber balls. The fucking, like, you know, the fucking dodgeball sound effect. When they hit somebody, we had those things. And it was glorious. But then my friend Skylar, he took one to the face. And he just went down. And his nose was bleeding. I don't think he broke his nose. But he was like, I think he was crying. I think this was like 6th or 7th grade. He took one to the face and he was crying. I think he was like being a man about it. I don't think he was like, I think he was just, you know, water coming out of his eyes. It's like, oh God, you got me good. He was a pretty good sport about stuff. Because of that bloody nose though, the school was like, nope, shut it down. No more dodgeball. And we didn't have dodgeball for like 3 months. And then the teacher was like, hey everybody, we've got new dodgeballs, so we can play dodgeball again. Everyone's like, yo, let's go! And he brings them out, and they're the fucking foam dodgeballs. The ones that are like foam with the like, I don't even know what kind of texture it is. It's almost like the earphone like, stuff. The fucking shitty dodgeballs. That, like, you can't throw half as fast. And they hit and it's just like, oh, I didn't even feel that. We had dodgeball with that and everybody's like, can we have, like, one of the red rubber balls? And the teacher was like, no. I triggered someone's PTSD playing it on Discord soundboard, Lamau. Did you do more after bits? A few more times, yeah, Lamau, ew, ew. The dodgeball sound effect is my, sound when joining a call. When it, you know when you join and it plays, you can have a soundboard selected for it to play? It's the dodgeball sound for me. Hi, Icy Fire. You did it fucking wrong, Foss. Do it again. And use the right phrasing. Meowdy. We have a version of Dodgeball called City War, where you use gym equipment. Ball baskets, high horses, ice match, and build basically a fucking Coliseum area and it's total mayhem. Huh. We just got better at throwing. Are you getting it twisted in here? Boss was so fucking annoying yesterday, guys. Apparently he was working on 3D modeling stuff. And he just kept watching the Northern Lion clip of, get it twisted? Your life means nothing? You are exactly where you are in life based on your skills and worth as a human being? Get it twisted? And, like, he just kept watching that while raging at his 3D modeling stuff. And so now all he wants to do is say, get it twisted. And he's like, oh, Yulin's gonna hate this. Because now it's all he's gonna say. And I'm like, no. It's annoying. And I'm gonna hate it because you say it so much. In fact, you haven't even said it that much yet. But I already hate it because I know you're gonna say it a million times. He's like, oh, okay, I want to do it more now. So he fucking comes in here and says, gotta get twisted. Joining a call is the smoke detector beat for me. Nobody wanted to play after they introduced those balls. I Foss the Human Bane. Puts fertilizer on the flower. Wait, you can't put the fertilizer on the flower. The fertilizer goes in the soil. You don't do anything to the flower. He banned it! Yeah, I fucking did. I added it to the auto mod section. I cannot wait to show you Foss. It's gonna say auto mod ban phrases. Best viewers on 32 instances. Best viewers in 0 instances. Cheap viewers on 16 instances. Cheap viewers in 0 instances. Get it twisted. 1 instance. Why did that? Oh, you fucker. You put a 5. Fuck you. Do you fucking ban the phrase? Yeah, I fucking did. When I join a call, it plays the VR chat timeout sound. Your message wasn't posted due to conflicts with the channel's moderation settings. You motherfucker. Cannot believe it got misaligned. Mod, post the banned phrase. Oh, well, it do. Get it twisted. Fuck you. Feed his ass, Cyber. Get it misaligned. Get it twisted. Get it twisted. You're fucking evil. I would have liked it. I'm so sad, Foss, that you said getting it twisted first instead of get it twisted. Because I would have loved your first message to be, you fucking bandit, what the fuck? Oh. I just fucking threw Chatterino. Get it twisted. Got it twisted. This fucking femboy, I swear to God, L. I was gonna be so happy if you joined with a, what the fuck? But you did it wrong. Getting it twisted. He's been twisted, boys. My jimmies have been rustled. I have been misaligned. Ewan playing 3D chess with Foss. Get it twisted? God damn it. Grab his dick and get it twisted. Alright. Are you guys ready for the most bullshit story I've ever seen? I actually learned about this while watching Foss last night. Are you ready for some of the most, like, dystopian, what the fuck, fuck you, people need to be, like, lose their jobs over this news you've ever heard? A guy was eating at a restaurant a couple months ago. A Disney restaurant. I think this was, like, at Disney World. He and his wife were eating there. And he was like, hey, I'm allergic to this. It won't be in the food, right? And the waiter was like, of course, sir. That will not be in the food. We will take your allergy into consideration when cooking. Well, they were just saying that. He died because he was fucking allergic to it. He died. So his wife is like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking sue this restaurant. Yeah, he was allergic to it. He was, like, deathly allergic to it. He was told it wasn't gonna be in there. And it was. His wife is like, yeah, we're fucking suing over that. Fuck you. And Disney was like, actually, you're a Disney Plus subscriber, and we have a clause under Disney Plus that you cannot sue us or any of our agencies, as a Disney Plus subscriber. You waive your right to sue us by signing the terms of service for Disney Plus. They are saying, we are at no fault for killing your husband because you have our TV subscription. You have to arbitrate? This should not be coming into consideration in any capacity whatsoever. This is like, excuse me, what? Excuse me, go fuck yourself? It is mind-boggling to me. I mean, one, that they think they can get away with this. Two, that they think this is a good idea. Mods twist his nuts. Get it adjacent. Let's go. Cyber dystopian. Oh yeah, the wrongful death suit. He died. What the? You have to arbitrate. Oh man, someone will get a visit of an arm woman. Cyber. Welcome to Disney. They do not give a fuck. There's no way this holds up in court, right? It shouldn't. Any judge should be like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself. Like, I don't give a shit if it's in their Disney terms. I don't think it will. It shouldn't. What's crazy to me is that Disney thought this was a good idea. Like, this should be so much negative press that this should be worse than just paying out the lawsuit. Like, I understand wanting to get out of this. I understand, ooh, we don't want to pay for this, we don't want this to be on us. But, like, that they found, oh, she's a Disney Plus subscriber. We can use that, we can use that. And they didn't think people are gonna fucking be real mad over this. Is like, you're insane. You're insane. You'd think they'd go, hey, let's not talk about this and we'll give you whatever amount of money you want. Honestly, yeah. You've missed part of the story? Add to it, Foss. Yeah? They have to do nothing? Yeah, the two have nothing to do with each other. I think that's in a ton of, I think most TOS have some you can't sue us bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Laws is fun for a time, but the moment people start to manipulate law to be ass, let's burn the law. Well, so in the US, there's a lot of, like, contractual stuff that just means nothing. So, like, for a lot of employment contracts, they will say, you're not allowed to discuss your wages. That's a federally protected right. Even if that's in the contract, that doesn't mean anything. He's only a Disney Plus free trial user from years back. Like, once, I believe, which makes it even more bullshit. Oh, I didn't even know that. It's such a level of bullshit, Foss, and I'm like, I don't even know if that adds any bullshit to it. Like, I can't imagine somebody being like, this guy's a Disney Plus subscriber? Yeah, I don't think he should be suing them. Oh wait, he was just a free trial account from years ago? You know what, no, I don't think it holds up, right? There's nobody like that. It is funny that it's even worse like that because he was just a free trial from years ago. But it is like, the whole thing is insane. Yeah, so much is not enforceable. That's fair, yeah. Even Gon was like, I gave them law at start and take them away with Jesus later. Because people started abusing the law in his temple. It is... There's a lot of contractual stuff that just... It doesn't matter if you write it down and sign a contract, it doesn't take precedent over the law. And some things is just ridiculous. I could sign a law with, let's say, Icy Fire. Not a law. I could sign a contract with Icy Fire. Where he's like, I want Yuland to kill me. I'm real sad. I don't want to live anymore. But I'm too scared to do it myself. So this is a formal agreement that Yuland's gonna come kill me. She's gonna show up to my house. Bang, bang, bang. And it's okay. Right? And then I do that, and the police are like, hey, what the fuck? And I'm like, hey, we signed a contract. That doesn't hold up in anything. That's like, absolutely not. I would still be tried for, probably not murder, but definitely manslaughter. I'm serving time over that. And there's a lot of things, so is that a no? There's a lot of things that just get signed into contracts that just, they don't fly. You're not allowed to discuss your wages is a big one. A lot of, non-employment contracts are, like, you can't enforce those. And the law is trying to, like, make it so that you absolutely can't enforce it. There's some argument for, like, you know, you make 6 figures. But, like, a McDonald's that's, like, you worked for us, you're not allowed to work for our competitors for a year, that doesn't fly. In no court has that ever been held up. It is funnier that they even consider it. Power arbitration clauses usually hold up, but it really shouldn't work in this case of, I signed up to Disney Plus, and I died in your theme park. Yeah. So is that a no? It's a no! You won't be killing with those bumpy oi. Shakespeare had it right. The wage confidentiality one, I believe, is also giga illegal in most states over there. It is. We have a federally protected right, which means at a federal level, at a country level, you cannot prohibit a worker from talking about their wage. If I work in the same place as Logitech, and I go, hey, Logitech, how much do you make? I can get in trouble for that, and, like, that can be something that I'm not allowed to talk about. But if I go to Logitech and I'm like, hey, I make $26 an hour. And he goes, what the fuck? I make $28 an hour, and you've been working here longer. You should be getting paid more. We're allowed to do that. They cannot punish us for that. Although, almost every company in the States fucking will. If they fuck up and say, we fired you for discussing your wage, you can file a complaint with the duty of labor and get some back pay for that. Hi, Violet. But if they say, hey, you're not a good fit for the company, so we let you go, well, then there's nothing you can do. They totally fired you for discussing your wage. And often you can prove that. There are times where it's like, hey, you discuss your wage with somebody, HR calls you in, and they're like, you were discussing your wage with somebody. I'm like, yes, that was a federally protected right. And you record that in a one-way state. And then they're like, you're not allowed to do that. You're going to be in trouble. And then you go, okay, email that to me. And they email you, we are punishing you because you discussed your wage, and that's against company policy. And you send that email to your own personal email. And then a week later, they're like, actually, you know what? We're just going to fire you. That's a pretty good case you can make for, like, hey, they fired me because I was discussing my wage. Even if, like, when they fire you, they say restructuring the company, not a good fit, low productivity. If you can say, like, well, a week ago they punished me for discussing my wage, you can get them in trouble for that. Most employers are not going to fuck up and be that stupid. I say most. A lot of people are going to be fucking stupid. It really is case by case, though. They will sell McDonald's secret sauce. Yeah, good morning. Violet, hey. Mellow exhibits. Ah. I have a question. What makes a Danish a Danish? Yulin. Violet, we were talking about the Disney lawsuit. With a guy that died in the theme park because his food had his allergies that he specifically requested not be in the food, and they told him wouldn't be in the food. And then he died, and his widow was suing Disney. And Disney was like, you're a Disney Plus subscriber. In the TOS, it says you can't sue us. They live in Denmark. Well, fuck, my project for the day just went bye-bye. No! My son is sick. Oh, no! Yes, did you eat a Danish? What the fuck? Oh, no, you are a cannibal. I'm not Danish, so it's not cannibalism. Well, heck, Disney. It's so bad, Violet. Like, it's insane to me, because it's like, one, you're a fucking moron for thinking that would ever hold up in a court of law. Two, do you not realize just how much negative press that is for even trying? How did you think this was a good idea? There's no way. Like, it's almost like they tried it and thought everybody would praise them for, like, such a innovative and, like, good idea.
Did you finish that Danish?
Did I finish what? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I finished it right before stream.
Your head.
Okay, I did. It did. I was like, did I finish it? Yeah, I ate it all. That was what I ate right before walking. TOS, we can get away with murder. Okay, thanks. Bye. Wow. Are you saying cannibals is only one race? No. No. They died? Well, that's too darn bad. Yo, I know you. Hi. Violet and Icy Fire are both politely wicked enjoyers. Companies are probably praising Disney, being like, yes, people's lives don't matter. Dude, I remember having a conversation with my dad about this, because my dad is very corporal-brained. He's very, like, executive level, tough decisions for the company, people will be okay.
You should tell him that in the early U.S., corporations were banned.
I bring up the history of unions a lot with him. Because he's super against minimum wage. I'm like, do you know what life was like for people before minimum wage? And he's like, oh, it was great. I was like, it was not. We had... Oh, my God. I just had a point that I was going to push, and I got distracted enough that I forgot it. Oh, my dad was talking about, like, layoffs. And I was like, I fucking hate seeing a company lay off 800 people and then get a pat on the back because they just saved so much money. And, like, that looks like a good business move. And he was like, well, it is a good business move. Like, they just saved, you know, a ton of money. They aren't spending any of those resources on paywall anymore. And I was like, so, like, no sense of, you know, we're a family, we take care of each other, and job security that has no value to people? And he was like, oh, well, I mean, it does, but, you know, the company's got to do what's best for business. And it was like, yeah, clearly. It's got to do what's best for earnings for the executives.
For its stockholders. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that was basically, was like, you got to do what's best for the investors, stockholders, and executives. And all the people that did all the work don't matter. That's why they're cut whenever it's best for the stockholders. He was like, well, nah. Companies are probably praising Disney. Politely Wicked. Politely Wicked is a streamer. She used to stream a lot more. I want to say recently, but it's probably like a year ago at this point. She got a job and streams less. She still streams a lot, though, and when she streams, it's like 14 fucking hours. I see Violet there a lot, and I see Icy Fire there pretty often. Wicked cool. Does that make us friends? Whoa. That'd be so cool if we could. Best day ever. So do you cancel Disney Plus if you're planning on going to the park? No. Because it sounds like they used to be Disney Plus subscribers and they're not anymore. And they're going to try and use that in the court of law. Which is like, what? Mods, kill that heretic. Remember, kids, it's easier to believe 300,000 people are lazy than 300 people are greedy. Yeah? Yuki, should I try to tower climb? Okay, so if you watch Disney Plus, no Disney park ever. Yuki got it. Ah. That was the big news story from yesterday. That's the one I see everybody talking about. Or if you want someone to play with, let me know, Gail. Stormgate is bombing. Stormgate was the game that's being developed by a lot of StarCraft 2 devs. And they got a lot of investment funding. And the game looks good. When you look at the game, it looks really pretty. But apparently it has a lot of microtransactions in early access. It's in early access and like you log in and there's like, hey, want to buy this hero for $10? And it's like, one of the reviews for it says, you can take the developers out of Blizzard, but you can't take the Blizzard out of the developers. And it's like, ooh, that's a little scathing. That's a little, tragic for them. It has like a 59...
It's the same thing of Pirate Software.
What do you mean by that? Are you saying because Pirate Software worked at Blizzard, he's got some shittiness, or?
Yeah.
The only...
Considering he got his job by nepotism or whatever.
Nepotism?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I've
He
seen...
was a security guard, not a dev.
Mm-hmm. There's two things I don't like about Pirate Software. I like most of his takes. I do like most of his stuff. Somebody called him a Nepo baby, and he's like, I'm not a Nepo baby, and it's like, look, it doesn't take away from the stuff you've accomplished, but, like, you did have a lot of help getting to where you've gotten. Which is, like, literally a Nepo baby. I also don't like his stance on, banning bots. Because everybody, like, I fucking hate seeing a game where you just see a train of bots, hundreds of them, just running in place, botting, right? And he's like, no, don't ban them. You gotta do a bot wave every 6 months. That way, it's harder for them to, like, prepare for it. If you just keep botting, like, or banning the bots right away, they figure out how to get through that in, like, 2 days, and then you've got the same bot problem. It's like, then have people doing that. Just have people watching this shit.
Hire people to go out and do stuff. Or you do what the Chinese did, which is put out bounties for reporting bots.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
That's what NetEase has done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So people can earn in-game credit or store credit for reporting bots on their WoW servers when they release this month.
I like that. I want to know how they make it so that, like, you don't just have a guild of, like, 500 people who, like, just has a Discord that's like, hey, everybody ban, or everybody report this name right now. And then it just gets 500 reports and some random nobody gets banned and they're like, what the fuck? Like, I want to avoid that situation, right? Which I think would require somebody, like, looking at an account and being like, yep, this is a bot. Confirm as, verify for everybody that reported this, that they get some store credit.
Well, you'd have to verify it because you're moving currency.
Yes. You would definitely want to, for sure. I do like that idea, though. But, like, he was just like, no, don't ban him, let him sit there for 6 months. And it's like, dude, then you have a shitty game for 6 months, and a good game for 1 month. And then it's back to shit.
It's even worse than that. They've made all the money they've needed, so when you ban them, they'll just buy a new copy, and it'll just be the cost of doing business. It does nothing to them.
Well, they need to figure out a new way to bot. Because the reason they wait 6 months is that so that they can ban the botting, like, software and, like, uses they were doing. Typically, the reason they wait so long is so that, like, all those ways that all the ways they were botting are getting detected. And then they can't just, like, buy a new account and start doing the same thing, because that'll get banned instantly. They are now, like, detecting that software and banning it instantly. But the people spend, like, 2 weeks figuring out what works, what doesn't, limit testing, and then they're like, okay, we can now bot with this new method, with this new software, and that's not getting detected. And then they go ham with that, and everything fills up with bots again. I'm usually for duels if asked for Yuki and Icy. Also, how Dad doing, Elin? Did he saw a creepy thing? He's backpacking right now. I assume he's fine. I have no hands. You know what's really funny, Octomage? Anytime I used to play desktop, I used to use this avatar that, its hands were tied behind its back, and it was kind of in, like, not a bondage set. It looked like a Shibari set, not like a Gimp set. And I would, play in desktop in that. That's what I used to do. That avatar got banned for a while.
There's avatars with what gold local they can move your hands with on desktop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Go-Go Loco was way after I was doing this. This was like 5-6 years ago. Now, if I'm in desktop, I'm a Chow or something really small. I used to do some Pokemon. I really like this Pumpkaboo avatar, but it's been replaced by the Angel Chow. I got a Haver comment on my Steam profile. How many grabs did it take, Icy? Good thing you don't shake me. Pirate Software said that about the working habits. Not many I was following. Icy banning the way of the king. Nope, learning pilots to specifically find the gaps to grab in. Yeah, do what the Chinese did. Make people have to use their country ID to play. I don't know if I like that, Kisu. Something about that sounds like it could go wrong. Icy. Oh, they were a Lily player. Makes sense then. Ban waves are good waves, since that way, bot makers don't always figure out what caused it to be detected. I don't think ban waves are bad, but like, when it gets to the point where you see just a field of 50 bots just running in a circle tagging mods and looting gold, I think, like, we cannot wait for the ban wave. We need to just, like, ban all these. We need to just pay one guy. Just pay, like, 10 guys to just, like, go through the servers and be like, there's a lot of people here. Just, develop some software that's like, hey, there's 50 fucking balance druids in this location. That's an abnormality. Let's go look at that.
Yeah, sitting outside the motherlode killing mobs.
Yeah. And like, let's go investigate. When there's a lot of one class in one area, fucking look into that. And like, this guy should just like, oh, I see. And like, sit there for a day, just like recording all the names, investigate each of them, right? Because you don't want to like, every balanced druid in this zone, ban them. You don't want to do that. Because like, what if there's the one real balanced druid, right? Look at the gold they're earning. Do like 3 things to make sure, like, how much gold are they making? What are their like inputs? What is their pathing? Like, do a few things to like, hey, is there something that makes this potentially a real player?
Checking where their gold is going to.
Yeah. And then like, are they mailing their gold? Just look at that, right? And then like, at the end of a couple hours of just watching and recording, like, these are the bots, ban them all. Ban like 500 accounts. I was mostly joking.
If they really want to be nasty, you don't just ban the WoW account. They ban the Battle.net account.
Yeah. I'm hesitant for Kisu, but it is a real suggestion because there are some countries that do it. Wait, let me see if I can grab my personal ear. That's what I used to do. Country ID, we have those. I did it. Personal mirror saves the day. No. It's mostly joking. That sounds funny saying take advice from China. Okay, we demonize China here, but they do some things right. They do have addiction laws relating to video games because video games are addictive. Like, they just are. And, you know, I feel like as a country, it is somewhat of a responsibility, like, hey, let's kind of control this. Let's make it so that a video game company cannot do as many predatory tactics that turn video games into gambling. I don't think the Bandwaves R6 Siege seems right. I'm a Siege, I want to throw my little flash grenades, and they go pop, pop, pop. Help, how do I turn this weak aura off? Yes, I like making people disappear. They watch Winnie the Pooh. I'm not saying everything from China is good, guys. I am not saying China's the greatest country ever. We need to be China. Don't even start that. I think it's a bad idea. Like what a lot of states are doing with adult content. Should be your ID to your device rather than give your ID to every website. I do like that. Clipped. Alright, I gotta leave early to take wall pics in the new house. Bye. I hope it goes fast. Mage. I know, just joking. Take care, Loja. Here's something I'd take from China. They got universal healthcare. I'd fucking love that here. Oh, I stepped a little too far to the left and almost lost my balance there. We need to change our country and do great things together. I agree. But the people who make those laws are so old, they probably have a secretary to write their emails. Good Lord. Boomer, someone stop this Yulin guy. There's a lot of things I don't like in China, right? Like, the social credit score thing is really scary to me. When you get social credit for saying China is great, and if you ever say, you know, China is bad, you get, like, negative hiring status for a lot of stuff, lose some benefits. That shit is horrifying to me. That shit is, like, not okay. But, like, is the US that much better off with our credit score? Where it's like, oh, you're poor? Well, you can't take loans out, so stay poor. And it's like, oh, you have money and a lot of, like, divested interest and portfolio of, like, money income? Well, you are approved for, like, a lot of loans and can be very aggressive in your loans and what. Like, it's just, the system is built for keep poor people down, keep rich people up. And, like, that shit sucks. Is it really that much different than a social credit score? In ways, yes. But in some ways, no. But Yulin, we can't do healthcare. Then the companies would have less I mean, hey, look, a walking video. True. Canada's great, Canada's great, Canada's great. Give me a good job. Yes, Canada, love you, Canada. Oh, God. We're almost at the end. I do remember that this is where the video ends. What are we at? 4.97? Oh, God, that's really close. I'm pretty sure we'll be over 5 by the time we get to the end. Yeah. We're at 4.98. 985. 986, 987. 4.99. Could you fucking imagine, man, yesterday Bible study is more propaganda than Bible study? Could you imagine? That just wouldn't work in our country because we have the whole bipartisan, like, thing going on. But, like, if you said Trump sucks, not my president, and now, like, jobs won't hire you, and now you, like, aren't allowed to take public transportation, that would be fucking insane. 5 miles. We did it. Yulin looks like a guy that believes that minimum wage should take care of you. It should! We're the richest country in the world. It shouldn't even be a minimum wage. It should be a thriving fucking wage. Oh my god. Minimum wage should be like 25 fucking dollars now. But is that already true? Oh, you trans? No, you don't get the job. Trump or Biden aren't my presidents because I'm Finnish? I mean, well, yeah. Of course we're the richest. We're the most penny-pinching motherfuckers. We're not, though. We fucking throw money around like it's paper. We just take from everybody as well. I saw a couple weeks ago a guy talking about third world countries and poor countries. And he was like, the idea of a poor country doesn't exist. There are no poor countries. Every country has a wealth of resources. But, you know, how much is being taken from them? How much does their government take from them for themselves and sell off to other nations? How much do more developed nations take advantage of them and use them for their own gain? There's no poor nations, there's exploited nations. Guys, stop dissing your country or your credit score, or else. 5.1. Oh, Jesus, way too dank. Sorry. Sorry. God, that was fucking loud there. Sorry, not a billion. I love that video. I love that song. But, ow. There goes my hearing. Do you have the stream unmuted while you're standing next to me? That's fucking insane. No? Good, you shouldn't. I'd go insane if I had to hear me twice. Whatever. I'll just grab you with both. It's a good thing I'm muted then. Nation, we're the best nation. 90% of their food end up in landfill. Technically it's 50%. Okay, it's not a whole 90%. Then you guys owe like $1 billion to China? Yeah. Ooh, GG's. Sorry, not $1 billion, almost $1 trillion. Yes. It's probably like 5 trillion or something. We are public enemy number 1. I just have my phone muted, but I want the music. Kisses the Yulin. Hi, Feet-chan. I keep this shit muted when I'm here. That's when I know I get disconnected from VRChat as well. Drop nice. What's up, fellow nerd party? We have so many people here. I'm gonna change trackers. I have my thing zoomed in, so I don't really need something to hide behind. Because we moved away from...
You don't need me, okay?
I don't need you to be a fucking changing clothes screen, correct? I need you for other things. Chat, is this abuse? Is pity parting like this abuse?
Oh!
Well done, Yulin. Thank you. Wow, I see calling Yulin stream shit. SMH my H. As of April 2024, China owned 750 billion, yes, of the US debt. Oh, it's not even a trillion. Good for us. Only when you do it, though. Wish someone would use me like you uses spray wrong chat. Just need to go local back so I can sit. They do, Error. How many streams do you mod for? Was it like 4? You get used like that. And Japan has 1.1 trillion. Oh my god. That's actually incredible to me because, like, they hate each other. But apparently they're great business buddies. Oh, wait, or is that one... Japan has 1.1 US... Okay, that's not Japan, China. That's US, Japan. Wait, how many did you say? 4? How many channels do you mod for on Twitch, Air? We fixed our trackers. It goes Japan, China, UK, Luxembourg, then Canada. Really? Let us update streams we're lurking in. And our title. Okay. 5.1 miles. And now we rest. Done. I have a bunch of Discord DMs. I'm like, oh, I want to check those now. I fucking hate seeing the cosmic brownie in your mouth because it just makes me want a cosmic brownie. They're like low tier snacks, but they're like guilty tier. I'll just fucking devour them.
Oh, Kitsu's here. Oh, I didn't see that.
Are they?
Kitsu.
I don't see name tags.
No, in chat.
Oh, in chat. Yeah.
I didn't see them.
I was like, am I just missing them? Updated title. Updated lurks. Updated trackers, avatar. I think we're just good to go to another world. Oh, dun 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 dun. God damn it. I don't remember. Oh, I do remember this one. Nope, not that one.
Imagine lag with a double jump.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, this is the right one. Portal.
Are you sure?
I am. What the fuck is a cosmic boo-boo? It's a cosmic brownie. It's a very cheap brownie you can get at grocery stores that's like very processed, very boxy and like smooth. And it has these like sprinkles on it. And they're very like, you would never take this over like homemade brownies. They're like the lowest tier brownies. But at the same time, like, you know, they're like Chips Ahoy cookies. You could just fucking down a lot of them. No problem. At least I can. Chips Ahoy, you mad lad. Oreos for me. I mean, Oreos are like also really good. I would say Oreos are better than Chips Ahoy. That's the top 5 U.S. debt owners. Luxembourg was the one that shocked me the most. Yeah? Luxembourg is like a place that I forget is a country. And I'm like, where the fuck is that again? Doubling down. Morale, Frey. You order pizza, Frey? Kisu Big Awesome. I heard a chat bubble. Oh, there. I thought it was a city. Is it a city? I don't know enough about it. Indeed, ice order Frey. They're so fucking tasty. Sugar file, they're top tier. I am also a low tier snack. You can try. Or that's what I'm told. They're like MRE but the bad version of food. I have cookies and cream ice cream in my freezer. Oh, that sounds good. Nah, Cosmic Brownie's so too sweet for me. Antwerpen. There's less people in it than Rhode Island. Really? Wow. How the fuck do they have such a big US debt? What are they doing? Where's all that money going? Okay. All the moms in chat. Freya. Kisu. Yuki, I'll be honest, I don't know. I know you're a parent. I don't know if you're a mom or a dad. So I think you're part of the mom squad now. It's a surprise. That's the best.
That's adorable.
This kid came home to his dad and was like, "Hey dad, have you ever heard of a pillow fight before?" And the dad was like, "A pillow fight? No, what's that?" And the kid's like so excited. This kid's like 5 or 6. It's like, "It's when you take pillows and you hit each other with them. And you win when you hit the other person." Dad's like, "Oh, okay. Is it fun?" "Yeah, it's really fun. Let's do it, Dad." And they're like, "Okay." And they're like holding the pillow wrong. They're like, "No, Dad, hold it like this. Hold the pillow like this." "Okay." And the kid's like giving their dad pointers, like, "Okay, and then you swing like this, okay? You wanna like swing it like this." And Dad's like, "Okay. Okay, let's fight. 3, 2, 1, go." And the dad, knowing exactly what they were doing, just fucking full force sent it into their kid and knocked him off the bed. Just like totally playing like, "What? I don't know what that is, huh? A pillow fight? Oh, okay, if you think I can." And then just fucking destroy them. Like, I'm imagining they didn't hurt the kid. I'm hoping they didn't hurt the kid.
Groovy. Hi.
It's so funny. Hi, Grovey.
Aw, you finally came to visit. It's good to see you.
I'm kind of sad those brownies are only a USA thing. Never found them in Canada. It's a surprise. They are all royalty, that's how. Another mom. I'm looking for mommies. Alex Jones. Taker making a secret bunker for the rich lizard people. Pillow fights to the vest. Don't use the feather one, though. Yeah. I hate feather pillows, because every now and then I just fucking get one in my neck. I'm like, bro. Oh no, based. Oh my goodness. A little hurt is okay. We don't have the Miss Betty brand here. They learned very fast, dads, how they love their kids. There was, I saw somebody who, they're like a rap artist. And they tweeted out, they were like, spending time with my daughter. She's painting my toenails. Is a cute and adorable Groby Pot. This rap artist tweeted out that, you know, they were getting their toes painted by their daughter. And somebody was like, "You let her paint your toes? Be a good dad." And then like put a barf emote. And this guy was like, "I'm gonna be fucking petty and write a 2-minute song about how this guy's a loser and I'm a good dad because I let my daughter paint my toes." And I was watching that yesterday. Cause like that's insane, right? The whole idea of like you're a bad father if you let your daughter paint your toes. You're showing them that you're not a man. Ugh. Bro, Lay's need to bring back ketchup Lay's to the US already. I can even buy Tim's coffee grounds here now. What if that mentality makes me physically sick? It's insane. Be a good dad. Bitch, he's still a dad rather than running away. Also, like he's clearly a good dad. Like, yeah, that mentality is so gross. Yo, ketchup lays. That's insane to me. I didn't go through half of my stories. We saw this Sword and Shield video for Monster Hunter Wilds. Holy shit. Oh, this was bad. Kroger, the grocery store. The grocery store that owns like 40% of all grocery stores in the US, and the government keeps trying to block them from owning a monopoly. They are planning to do AI pricing, which the concern is like, what they're saying they're going to use it for is like, hey, prices are going to go up and down based on demand, right? If there's a surplus of this, the price will go down. If it's a hot day, maybe the price of water goes up because everybody's going to be buying water bottles and stuff, you know? Where they're considering doing AI pricing like that to dynamically change prices. Somebody raised the concern, was like, hey, what if they start doing pricing on your income? So, like, you earn more money, you start paying more at the grocery store. Are we filming a porno or what? There's like 5 of you out of frame. Get in here and snuggle. I like it when everybody's in frame, but not everybody wants to be on camera. And so, if I let the shies be shy. No. But I absolutely love it when I like the big cuddle puddle more myself. Plus, there's a little bit of fun in, like, you know, that feeling of, like, are we in a porno where, like, you're there and there's 5 people just watching you, right? There's a little bit of fun in it. The ... dots is typing, it immediately shows up. Sure. Price fixing? Also, $999 for milk. Little girl, daddy, can I dress you up like a doll? Dad, yes, honey, you can. Freedom. Hi, Techno Rave. Congrats on the walk. Thank you. It was right over 5 miles. It was 5.1. You would just want to be fill up. Oi! Yes, but not on stream. One of my son's favorite shows is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, so we recently got him a new toothbrush, and Colgate had a unicorn toothbrush set that came toothpaste and a normal toothbrush. An electric toothbrush for 10. We got it and he loves it, and my hubby, his dad, was completely fine with it because we're on the same page of he can like whatever the hell he wants. Alright, Kisu. I'm okay with that, but I feel like there is potentially a line getting crossed here. Which one is his favorite? You gotta tell us, which one is the favorite, Kisu? AI people love food, keep raising prices? Gah. I see an Icy and a Yuki. Hug both beans. We do have Icy and Yuki here. We also have Octal Mage, Freya, Groby, Unknown. We had Logitech here, but he had to go do house stuff. He loves Pinkie Pie. He finds her hilarious. Okay. That's fair. That's a good one. That's a good one. Not my favorite, but like, Pinkie Pie is a good one. Techno Hug. Aw, but My Little Pony is so cool. He finds her hilarious. Hi, Techno, so many beans. Techno, whoa, calling out lurkers in VR chat. SMH my head. My favorite is Rarity. Moving away from this topic for a moment. For the Wilds, what is the SW? Oh, Sword and Shield Showcase. Did they also happen to show off Rathalos armor, or am I tripping? That is Rathalos armor. That is the Rathalos sword. The sword looks really, really good. The Rathalos sword, oh, it's the best version of it we've ever seen. It literally looks like a hot brand sword. The armor is the virgin loser armor of Rathalos. There are 2 versions of the Rathalos armor, and one looks really good, and one of them looks lame. We got the lame one that they keep putting in the games. Whatever. Important question. What's Yu's favorite? You guys got nothing to fear? I have the Ludus avatar here with my massive underboob, but it's fine. It's technically against the rules, but I'm like, I'm gonna stop being so what's the word? Not obtrusive, but like ridiculous. I'm gonna stop hounding people as much, because it gets annoying when people are like, hey, I've got this avatar. I'm like, change. And they're like, oh, really? But everyone else is doing that. And then like, you look at every other VR chat streamer and they've got like micro bikinis on and they're not getting banned. And I'm like, but it's against the rules. I want to follow the rules, and I myself will follow the rules. But for the people around me, I'm gonna let them push it a bit more. Yeah. Rathless SNS. True, who is your favorite of the main 6? Rule Lawyer. I'm embarrassed to say this, because I think it's a very boring and basic pick. I like Rainbow Dash. I think Rainbow Dash is fucking cool. If I go outside of the main... Well, if I were to look at it again... Yeah, it's Rainbow Dash. None, I like Big Mac. Outside of the main 6... Oh, there was one that I'm not remembering right now. I don't remember. It's been so long. I would not mind that my son liked colorful things, but I will go in the forest and teach him how to make fire and chop wood. Okay, cool, because that weapon makes me want to switch to sword and shield. I've seen so much underboob in the past week. Prude. I don't know if they care anymore. Here, censored. Honey, you care for them, and that okay? You don't have to censor yourself, Yukio. So long as you're not, like, I don't know, positioning yourself so that, like, 10% of my screen is your underboob. Like, you're not leaning back and moving your chest into the camera. That I'd have a problem with, but, like, just sitting here, you don't have to go into the pillows. Honey, you care for them, and that okay? I bet it's Rainbow. Everyone gets to wear whatever they want except for Bits. Not surprised. No, I even let Bits wear whatever. There are outfits that he used to wear that I'd tell him to change, and now when he switches to them, I'm just like, whatever. None I like Big Mac. Outside the main 6, Derpy. I do like Derpy. Listen, my favorite of the main 6 is Rarity. Outside Big Mac is a solid pick. Maud is pretty adorable, though. My son's favorite show is Gabby Doll's House. He so loves the show. I've never heard of that one. Well, obviously we're going to teach him outdoorsy things. But at the same time, we teach a daughter the exact same stuff. Yeah. I never watched My Little Pony. Am a man. Am a man. So, okay. Here's my experience with My Little Pony. I've told this a few times. When I've always been into WoW. There was a point where I would check a site called MMO Champion every day. This is where I got my WoW news. And they had some forum posts that I would check pretty regularly. When My Little Pony Friendship is Magic came out, that forum, they always had, they showed the top 5 most recent threads. And so, whatever had the most recent post, that would be at the top. And so, you would see the My Little Pony's Magic thread on the MMO Champion website. It was always in the most recent 5, because that was just a fucking crazy active thread. There was just hundreds of pages there. And I'd be like, why the fuck do I keep seeing this My Little Pony thread here? What the fuck are they talking about? And I go to check it, and they were arguing. It was basically just people being like, get this off MMO Champion, this is trash. And then there'd be people being like, it's not trash, we just are talking about it. If you don't like it, don't go in this thread. What the fuck, get out of here. And I remember, like, every week I would check it once, see if they're still arguing. They were. And I hated it. I just wanted it to go away. I was like, oh my god, just go to a fucking My Little Pony website or something. This is stupid. It's a dumb show for girls. What the fuck are these grown men doing? And then I remember I checked on it one day, and I saw this guy who was like, look, we get it. You don't like it, you want it to go away. But we like it because it's a well-written show. It has very good writing, and it's written by someone who is very dear to a lot of shows that we grew up, like Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I propose a challenge to you. You hate it, but you've never watched it. This doesn't seem fair, does it? go and watch 3 episodes. Go and watch 3 episodes and tell us what you think after that. I respect the opinion way more of somebody who has watched 3 episodes than someone who has never watched an episode and is just, hating on it. And so I was like, you know what? That's a very rational response. That's a good point. You know, how can somebody have such a strong opinion on something when they've never watched it? So I went and watched 3 episodes, begrudgingly. You know, I sat there, arms crossed, like, let's get this shit over with. Well, before I knew it, I had spent 8 hours, binged the whole show, and watched 24 episodes. And at the end of the 24th episode, I was like, wait, I was supposed to hate this. Wait, what the fuck happened? Oh, Jesus, okay. And so, like, I liked the show. It was very well written. There was character growth, and, like, it's clearly for children. It's clearly a show that is, like, this is written for young girls, and, you know, boys could enjoy it too, but it was very much written for young girls. But it was just well written. The characters, like, had a lot of depth to them. It was, it wasn't, like, episodic where, like, you have to watch this episode and this episode. But each episode had a good plot. It was fun, and it was just a very well written show. I remember when season 2 came out, I watched, like, 2 or 3 episodes of that, and I was like, this doesn't feel as good. I don't like this anywhere near as much. But I do remember, you know, I liked season 1 a lot. I accidentally watched season 1. It's a super cute show with lots of cats themed dolls. Teach daughter too. Well, he's allowed to watch whatever so long as it isn't on the banned list, like Meltdown Central and that little shit devil pig. Cocomelon and Peppa Pig, lol. I remember when I was a little kid, kids say that I'm weird to watch Sailor Moon. Euland Awakening. I do have to say I like Twilight more after watching it than before watching it. But I can't take it seriously. I don't like Twilight as a drama, but more as a comedy because it's absolutely ridiculous. Like B-horror. I usually struggle with content made for kids, but stuff like Adventure Time or Steven Universe is different. Yeah, man, that reminded me of Amphibia. I love that show more than Owl House. Amphibia and Owl House are like 2 shows I've only heard good things about. They're kind of after my time, where, like, it's kind of like anime. I've seen a lot of them, a lot of clips of them, and I'd love to watch them, but I struggle to, because if I watch them, I feel like I'm missing Twitch streams. But I've only heard good things about those. Man, the Twilight book are so much more violent. Bella's a fucking psychopath. Oh yeah, I could never read the Twilight books. What is the one guy? The actor who was Jacob in Twilight. I think my favorite thing is that after he did Twilight, he only did Adam Sandler movies, and that's really funny. Imani Khelif, the Algerian boxer that won gold, she's suing people for cyberbullying. J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk have been named in the list because they use their audiences to basically brigade her and say she's trans and shouldn't be competing when she's not. And obviously she got a lot of hate and death threats over this, and pretty fucking irresponsible of them, but oh well. Hopefully they have to pay out. It's the dumbest shit ever. It really is. Same with 50 Shades of Grey. I watched it. It was so cringe, but I know the books are worse and would never. I remember seeing at one point, there was like a children's dentist, and somebody was posting on Reddit from like the waiting lobby of this like, children age dentist, where they're playing 50 Shades of Grey on the TV in the waiting room, and she was like, huh? Why here? Do you hear that people think JK might be suffering from black mold? Even if it's not true, it's funny. I did. So she keeps posting pictures of her house with her in it, and everybody's like, hey, that's black mold. Maybe that's why you're so brain rotted right now. And anytime they point it out, she takes a new picture in her house. that is like somehow worse than the last picture. So like she took a picture in her kitchen, everyone's like, that's black mold in your walls. What the fuck? And then she went to like take a picture in the bathroom or something, and everyone's like, is that a fucking dildo on the wall? She's so dumb. In do you guys know that there's a Mario chess set? I didn't, and I saw a post about it recently. The Mario chess set, Luigi is the queen, and Princess Peach and Princess Daisy are the bishops. And that's like, huh, that doesn't seem right. But then apparently, so the story I saw of somebody posting about the Mario chess set was like, I remember learning how to play this with my nephew. He was 6. And when he was explaining the rules, he said, Luigi is the queen because they're the nicest, and you have to protect people like that. Which is like, okay, kid, alright. That's pretty fucking great. I don't know if that's a true story, because, like, you know, it's hard to imagine a kid saying that, right? But at the same time, that's so good if it's true. Protect the Luigi. Flava Flav made a bronze medal for Jordan Childs. She placed 3rd in one of the what was it? Gymnastics events at the Olympics. But then they ruled against her and said she had to give her bronze medal to Romania. It's a big like upset. Everyone's like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" A whole dumb situation. Flava Flav said, "Fuck that. I'm making a bronze medal for you." And so he went and made a like custom bronze medal for her. It's a big clock because it's Flava Flav. That's insane. I don't know if it's better if it's true or not. I started making my own chess set in class, and when I was doing my mechanic course, did half the prototype on lathe and the milling out of bronze and aluminum. Aluminium, as someone's going to correct me. That sounds kind of fun. The coolest thing I made, Flava Flav, keep getting W. Flava Flav is like just farming W's from the Olympics. Somebody actually posted on the him making the bronze medal for Jordan Childs. And somebody was like, Flava Flav is the poor man's Snoop Dogg. And he was like, yeah, I'm poor because I keep giving all my money out. And that's how it should be. It's like, God, I fucking love him. Snoop Dogg at the Olympics is hilarious. Yeah. Say it wrong, let the hate flow through you. It's not even wrong. That's just the American way to say it. Oh yeah, Trump's gait and standing is similar to a type of dementia. It's aluminium. Snoop Dogg at the Olympics is hilarious. Aw, cute. Snoop Dogg with the horses was so awesome. Dude, him sitting next to Martha Stewart and both of them in little, like, horse rider outfits is like, God, these two are so fucking cute together. I love that they're best friends. I don't know if they're best friends, but the fact that they get along so well is so fucking funny and cool. Oh. Oh. Neum, not neum. Wait, like Nium? I just say aluminum. I always take the I as silent. N. Aluminium. Aluminum. Minium. What? I'm struggling with that. Snoop and Martha are friends goals? Minium. I hate that. That seems so wrong to me, Kisu. Potato, potato. It's very wrong. Larry Tesler. The guy who invented the cut, copy, and paste functions He has died at the age of 74. And in homage to him, anytime somebody sees a post about this, they're copy pasting it in the comments. So I saw it on Twitter, and it was just like 100 thread long of Larry Tesler, inventor of the cut, copy, and paste commands, dies at 74. Then there's a comment under that. Larry Tesler, inventor of the cut, copy, and paste commands, dies at 74. Can people stop dying for a moment? No, there's a lot of people in the world. Oh yeah. I would enjoy the pile if I wasn't on mobile. You can still be in the shot if you want. You could be like standing in the pillow here. But that's just if you want. I always want everybody who's joining to like do whatever they want to do. But Riddle typed it the British way. Does the American style write it without the I? Are they cloning him with Control-Alt-C? I don't know if they're cloning him, but they're cloning the, message about him dying. Never, you can't stop me. People are dying right now. Yeah. Everybody's dying. We have, oh God. Fucking, we were playing Stardew yesterday, and I think it was Den made a fucking joke to this TikTok. An avatar with locomotion so I can lay down while on desktop. We're playing Stardew yesterday, and Den referenced this fucking TikTok that I love. I'll post it in memes if I remember. But it's this kid who's like, it's him, his dad, and his mom all fighting with each other. And at one point, they're like, we don't love you, son, because you're dying. He goes, what? Yeah, you're dying. What? No. And he's like, yeah. And he's just like, are you dying? And they're like, well, I mean, eventually. Like, what? And they're like, yeah, everybody's dying. Don't they fucking teach you this shit in school? And that fucking line that, don't they fucking teach you this shit in school? Just fucking got me last night. So, somebody died in, like, the mines or something. I don't remember what it was. Somebody died in the mines, and we're like, oh no, Benny died. And Den just goes, everybody fucking dies. Don't they fucking teach you this shit in school? Yeah, without the I. Apparently the collider button is too fancy for me to turn off. Oh no! Not the British way. It's the only way some crazy authoritarian anthems start playing. Good lord. What time is it? 12:03? That means I need to get my channel points in one of the channels. And this one has raided somebody. Oh, those fuckers are playing Murky Divers too. Ugh. That game literally just looks like the worst nightmare for me. It's so goofy, but it still just looks so scary. Oh, right, the taxes. Little channel points goblin. Dude, I'm so excited every time the Twitch recap comes out, and I get to be like, yeah, I earned 3 million channel points, and people are like, what the fuck? It's for the points, Elon. Yeah, well, the British think 75 Fahrenheit is hot. Go play Elon Spank Softly. You could do it? No. Absolutely not. Only it was dollars, right? I love seeing posts like that, Jan, where somebody's like, I have $3 million in GTA. How do I get this in real life? How do I get my money from GTA to real life? It's like, what are you, fucking 12? It's a video game. That's not how it works. What? But I mean, hey, can't fault them for like trying, right? Worst they can do is ask, I guess. That's how Bitcoin works. The thing, kids, is you go and rob a bank IRL. I love the Key and Peele sketch about that. With I got the perfect plan to rob this bank. First, we infiltrate them. We go in there, we get jobs. Then, we lay low. Every year, they deposit $50,000 into our accounts. And we just lay low and bide our time. Then, after 20 years, we've each made $1 million. We've stolen it from right under their noses and they don't suspect a thing. Motherfucker, that's a job! I own an estate in GTA 5. How do I move it here? God. How do I get this mansion IRL? I would like a bigger house. Yulin, did you watch Nop? I don't even know what that is. Is that No Pixel? I have watched very few streams of people playing Nop the movie. No. I've watched people play GTA RP. Shinkozen has streamed a little bit of GTA RP. And then I have also watched Townie. Every now and then I'll watch him. I don't really care for GTA RP, but I love Townie, so every now and then I find myself lurking there. I got this girlfriend on Persona. How do I get it IRL? Oh my goodness, Jan. Chatterino has been disconnecting a lot lately. Ugh Shin. Why Ugg Shin? Is it Ugg Shin playing GTA RP? Because I don't necessarily disagree with you there. He just drives trucks around. Never streams? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Kisu. I thought maybe you and Shin had a falling out. I was like, no, please. I love both of you, please. Never streams? I know. I don't have a driver's license. Can I just sell my digital cars for fun and profit? Asking for a friend. Yeah, Shin is somebody that, like, I really enjoy myself in his streams. But, like, he doesn't stream anymore. It's like, man, I get it. I have a wife in Fable. How do? Gah. All of my news stories we covered. We talked about Stardew. The doctor dying at the Disney restaurant. Stormgate is bombing in early access. Monster Hunter Wild, Sword and Shield. Kroger is planning AI pricing. Amane Kelef, Algerian boxer suing people for cyberbullying. Mario chess set. Larry Tesler, cut copy paste. Last night my son asked if I knew what a pillow fight is. And Flava Flav made a bronze medal. That was on my news. Yeah. All in 8. Tower having some very odd picks today. Now he's a goober and a bit over the top sometimes, but I can't imagine we'd ever have a falling out. Oh my god, Dylan. That day, Lofam, miss your message? So it was like, I think it was 2 days ago. I was watching Lofam. And he's like, alright guys, we're gonna end here. I'm gonna head out. And I sent in his chat, good job on your stream today, honey. What do you want first? A bath, dinner, or a new video of me? But he didn't see it. He was just like, we're gonna go raid this person. Okay, bye everybody, love you. And then like he raided it. I was just like, what the fuck? And Riddle was like, he missed it. He missed the funny message. That was perfect. I can't believe he missed it. I can. I miss a few messages when I raid people, right? Because like I'm trying to do the outro and there's a time limit, and I'm definitely in the mood of like I gotta go, and it's hard to read stuff then. So I understand. I completely understand why he missed it. But it's like, oh man, that one was funny too. But oh well. When do I get that message? Even though I don't stream. This dude literally has VTuber in his name and doesn't stream. Is that even allowed? You should name change. From Air VT to like Air SB. Report to Twitch. Exhibit A. I know what I did here. BT. What does BT stand for? Yeah, Air, you need to stream. I want to stream, but my internet uploads suck too much for it. Bottom. I'm an aspiring VTuber. Exactly. What does the T stand for? B-tuber. So the T would be tuber, so it would be bottom tuber. Turbo fan? It's VTOL the plane thing. Oh my god. Angry finish. There's a... Not a knot, but like, you know when you twist a cord too much and it like loops over itself? I've got that going in my cable right here. Although I think I just unraveled it. BT7274. Ready for Titanfall? You know. I'm ready for WoW. I'm so fucking ready for WoW. And what's really bad is that right when WoW comes out, I should be making a lot more walking videos, which is going to hamper me playing WoW. But I haven't made a walking video in like a fucking month, and I'm like, oh god, I'm so fucking overdue for these. I need to fix my mods. I should fix my mods today and start making Final Fantasy videos. WoW, pass. Give me Wonderwall. Good lord. You could play with us, Icy Fire. Play WoW with us. We have a guild and everything. It's the Demi Kitchen. You know Demi, right? I feel like you have to know Demi. WoW muted. Eric, come play WoW with us. You'll have fun. I appreciate your offer. I just have no drive to start a new MMO. Yeah, fair. Body dommy. I'm gonna hop off and be productive. You'll have a good one. Bye, Unknown. Thank you for hanging out. I think I'm also gonna hop off. I'm a little ready for a nap. Later. Where do we want to go? This person I was watching just ended. Oh. Hi, Sariga Play. Thank you for the follow. Okay. It is super comfy in the house. It is crazy stormy outside the house. That's in the VR chat house. Not IRL. Although actually I think I do hear thunder now that I say that. Behavior. Anchor world. Okay. Where are we going? I'm kind of thinking we just go to Ico. Oh wait, you know what? No, they're playing Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna go to Ico. Hi, I'm from Russia. I say hello to you. Hi, I'm kind of at the end of stream, so I'm heading out. So I'm sorry you didn't get to see much. But, I typically start at the same time. Well, typically. I start at the same time every day. And normally I'm walking. We kind of were in the, like, hanging out section after. But I hope to see you again. Slash raid. Aiko, he's gonna know. Because he has Chatterino. Thank you, Yul, in chat for the great stream. I'm probably going to Vale too. Thanks for helping me test. Bye-bye, friends. God bless you all. Make sure it's not a tornado. You can see how stormy it is, right? Right? It's probably not a tornado. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 5.1 miles. No Star Wars today or tomorrow. People have had stuff come up, so no Star Wars for this week. Which gives me more time to get through Final Fantasy. That being said, I love you. Bye. You know, you stinky. Well, fuck you.